Are you familiar with the motion picture Doc Hollywood?
I'm not, no.
Okay, I'm not surprised to hear that. This never ends. Stars Michael J. Fox. He's been part of the show lately. So here's the plot of the film Doc Hollywood, quickly. So he just graduates medical school, and he wants to be a big city. He has a job lined up in Beverly Hills as a big city plastic surgeon for George Hamilton. So he's driving out there for the job. What are you looking away at? You're not paying attention to this.
I am paying attention.
What are you doing?
Just making sure that the recording's going.
Anyway, so he's driving through, and he goes through a small town. And lo and behold, he's not paying attention. I forget what happens. Maybe a cow comes in front of him, and he hits this big fence and knocks the fence down. And it's a real small in the middle of the South town. So he gets arrested, and the local judge says, we need a doc in this town for the next 30 days. You are going to be the local town doctor. And what happens? Falls in love with the small town, meets a girl, falls in love with her. Shout out, by the way, to my great friend Andy Nolan, who may be listening. It's the first, we saw the movie at the Burlington Mall. I forget the actress' name. She's naked. She comes out of the lake, and you see her boobs, which was a great surprise to us in whatever year they came out, 90 or 91. Burlington Mall movie theater. We went to Pizza Regina before that. So he falls in love with the town, all that. But he's got to leave. He's got to go back. He's going to go out to Beverly Hills anyway because he thinks that's what he has to do. So he turns his back on this small town. But he misses the small town so much that he'll actually call so long ago, you would call and you would get the local town. This is what's going on today. There was a town line, here's the weather, here's what's going on today. Point is, at the end, he winds up going back to the town, of course, and takes over as a doctor. Long way of saying, the plastic surgery job in Beverly Hills, for me, is my Mercedes, which I have again now. But that small town in the South is the Jeep.
Oh.
It drives me crazy to think that today, probably, someone else is going to be in that Jeep.
Well, you can always go to an Enterprise and rent a Jeep.
It's not the same. Someone else is in my Jeep today. We bonded. I mean,
we called the guy at the Enterprise. I think you have a connection. He clearly knew you.
It's not the same, though.
But he could pull some strings and get that car for you.
Too late. I let it go yesterday. It's gone. It's gone. What did they say about Lincoln?
And now he belongs to the ages.
Yeah, that's that. And I have to be able to emotionally. And I got back and you know what life is like for me now? Sea level.
Oh.
I was mile high in that Jeep. Now I'm looking
I think
up.
You just need to get a second car.
It's not the same.
You need to have your city Mercedes and then your off-road.
I felt like just a goddamn asshole with people driving above me yesterday. And it gets worse. I'm running today. I'm going down a hill and I see a car coming up a hill. And all of a sudden it starts honking at me. It pulls over and Minihane. I'm like, what? He's pointing. I'm like, what? It's like, it's a Jeep. I have a Jeep.
Now you're going to see him everywhere.
Now they're just taunting me.
Yeah, every other car you see is going to be a Jeep just because you're paying attention.
I'm not going to be this. It's just not going to be the same.
Well, you get Jeep envy. But you've got money enough to go out and just buy one. And then, keep it around, have it be your second car, and maybe you can give it to your kids.
Maybe. I guess. I miss it, though. I just miss it a hell of a lot. That's all. Somebody else's ass is going to be in that seat today. And
it seems like you just want to have
somebody else will be singing. I sang in there and laughed in there and cried in there and slept in there and now masturbated in there and did cocaine in there and now somebody else. It's ridiculous. Somebody else is going to be in that car today.
They're probably listening to the Greg Hill Morning Show.
Probably. Or probably listening to exactly. Listening to some other podcast, and they don't even, that person in that car doesn't even know the memories that I had in that car. It's like, your apartment. There are probably many wonderful moments in there, or somebody got murdered in there. Who even knows?
Probably, yeah.
Who knows? Maybe a baby was born in there.
Could be.
You don't know.
It's been around for 100 years.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. You don't know. I bet you sometimes somebody drives by that apartment and looks at it because it was that was their small town in Doc Hollywood.
And they killed a hooker or something.
Well, no, more that they grew up there. You're looking at it too dark. Does your mom or dad still live in the house you grew up in?
No.
When you go to Dexter, do you ever drive by and look at the house?
Sometimes I do, yeah.
I do. The house I grew up in, Bill Rick, I'll drive by there every 6 months, and I'll sit there for 10 or 15 minutes and think about it. They never invite me in, but I'll just kind of look and think of my parents or and look at the neighbor, think of the things I did as a kid and walking down that street and bouncing balls and reading books and why? Why am I compelled to do these things?
I think humans love nostalgia.
Well, it's a business. That's true. It's an industry. But
not even that. I think there's a part of you that kind of longs for a simpler time.
But some don't.
And it's kind of fun to reminisce on that for a little while.
But some don't. Some are able just to move on.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I've never had these kind of feelings about a rental car. Yeah.
If you want, if you want to put it so coldly like that, I suppose. Like, do you ever listen to Howie Carr's show and be like, oh, do you have any nostalgia for that?
Not particularly, no.
Okay. Well, I don't know.
I mean, on days like today, yeah.
What does that mean?
Hunter Biden.
I don't want to get in that. I told you I don't want to get in the Hunter Biden.
Hunter Biden smoking crack.
But nothing's going to come out of that.
Oh, there's some stuff's going to come out of it.
Trump's going to win?
I think this is going to be a big story. This is going to be a huge story. Rudy Giuliani and Steve Bannon are pulling their tricks. They've got a computer full of Hunter Biden's dirty secrets.
But so what? We know him. I mean, he's we know that. It's not going to, I'm telling you, it's not going to stick.
Smoking gun.
It's not going to stick.
Wait until Trump asks him about it at the debate.
I'm more concerned about that somebody is trying to limit KMS Quote's Twitter account. Did you see this because of the cunt Darren Revell tweet?
Somebody, who do you think it is?
You think it was Darren Revell, that cunt?
Of course. Come on.
Well, he is a cunt. Tweet it again. Cunt. You cunt face. Cunt face? You are. Oh, my God. Can we ask him on?
Sure.
Think he'll say yes?
No.
Okay. You are a cunt. C-U-N-T, cunt. Are you solo in there today?
No, I'm not. Dustin's back here.
He's there. Okay. Yep. Wonderful. Fantastic. Has he added anything other than this hideous YouTube channel?
Yeah, he's done a good walkthrough here. He's paying attention, taking notes. He's going to be able to command the cockpit here someday.
Well, maybe soon.
Yeah, maybe.
Who knows? I mean, I don't get any specifics in your life, but if something happens, you feel confident Justin could run the show right now?
Yeah, I think so. Matt's also on standby, but
good. Well, yeah, I think. Okay. Well, anyway, do your Hunter Biden thing. Go ahead. You're dying to talk about this, so go ahead. Go ahead. I'll let you have it.
It's actually a mysterious story. New York Post reports this morning.
Front page, right?
Yeah, a laptop was dropped off at a repair shop in Delaware with water damage, and then never picked up again.
Okay.
It has
Delaware is the Biden's home state.
Yes, it has a Beau Biden Foundation sticker on it, and is apparently filled with all kinds of emails and documents and pictures related to Hunter Biden's business dealings in Ukraine. So Hunter Biden was on Burisma, a Ukrainian natural gas company that was under investigation by basically the Attorney General of Ukraine. And Joe Biden in 2015 stepped in and basically got that guy fired. So fired the guy who was investigating the company that his son was on the board of. And he's bragged about it on video, Biden has. But they've denied it. It was an anti-corruption thing, blah, blah, blah. Now they have a smoking gun email from this laptop that's just like mysteriously. So the laptop mysteriously falls into the hands of Rudy Giuliani.
Seems a little strange.
So the guy who owns this repair shop in Delaware somehow gives it to Rudy Giuliani, who gives it to Steve Bannon, who gives it to the New York Post. Anyways, the smoking gun emails show other people at Burisma saying, hey, Hunter, like, how can we use your influence to get rid of this criminal investigation? And then just, weeks, months later, Joe Biden is out there saying, hey, I'm going to withhold $1 billion in aid to Ukraine unless you fire this guy who's investigating my son's company.
Hunter's got some issues.
Yeah, there's some pictures.
I've seen poor Hunter's a mess.
He likes to party, He's
hardcore, man.
He's certainly the most fun of all the Bidens. Like, if you were having a bachelor party, would you invite Joe or would you invite Hunter?
There's only two. I mean, it would. As Donald Trump said, I don't know Beau. Yeah, I get. Well, I mean, Hunter seems like a lot of work. I don't think I'd want him around.
Well, there's the other story about how, again, going back to rental cars, where he rented a car in like Arizona or something and returns it when the shop's not open and just like leaves the keys in it, but he also left a crack pipe in it.
Right.
And then he later calls back pretending to be like Joe Borgensen or something, and is like, oh, by the way, this is Hunter Biden's friend, and we left the car for you. The keys are here.
Right. But big picture, people who vote for Trump are going to vote for Trump. People who hate Trump are not going to. This is not going to change any votes.
Yeah, well, they'll just rely on the defense that Hunter Biden's a great guy. Like when Beau died, he stepped in and took care of the.
Well, he did. He was very handsy. But I'm saying, who's going to vote for? Who's going to switch over to Trump now? Nobody. You're dreaming. This is going to be a muddle like everything else. These stories don't matter anymore. They don't matter.
I think the muddle, though, works to Trump's benefit, because if the big argument is that Trump, Russia, corrupt, business dealings, blah, 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 this is open and cut case of Biden using his power as vice president to enrich
Trump's
his
not going to
family.
articulate that well.
He'll probably do it better than I just did.
The whole story. That's what I mean, though.
He smokes crack.
But the whole story is a muddle. It doesn't matter.
You can explain it in
fun.
a minute.
Yeah, but nobody's going to not vote for Biden because of this.
I don't know.
People hate Trump or they love Trump. It doesn't matter.
You put it into a 30-second ad. Hunter Biden.
To who? Who? To the swing voters?
There are independent voters. And there's also the Lincoln Project effect, that the more you muddle it, the more you discourage people from voting altogether.
That could be true. Well, that's a better argument.
If we just discourage enough people from voting, we just want to make people so cynical that they give up on the political system altogether.
So we do agree that Hunter Biden is attracted to women, though, we think.
Yeah.
So his sexual preference is for women, correct?
Oh, hold on.
What? Isn't that right? No? I'm confused.
This is just fucking insane.
We are now in
madness.
We're in the crazy, we are now at Orwellian times 50 million times whatever. So now they're saying, by they, I mean
one producer for MSNBC.
Yeah, but it's totally taken off. I mean,
of course.
I saw, was it Marion's changed?
Webster's
changed the language of preference, right?
So this MSNBC reporter tweets out yesterday about Amy Coney Barrett.
This is Maddow? No, who's producer? One of the shows. Yeah.
I think for the guy from Boston.
Lawrence O'Donnell.
Yeah.
Very, very Boston.
Stop the hammering.
Right. Very Boston.
Right. So he tweets out a clip or a transcript of Amy Coney Barrett saying sexual preference, right, and says this is offensive. It implies that being gay is a choice when you're born gay,
which it does not. But okay.
Okay.
I mean, it just doesn't.
So tries to make this sensationalized. Everybody runs with it. 50,000 likes or whatever. Mm-hmm. And so then conservatives start going back and looking at like Associated Press and MSNBC stories that all like from 2018 that say sexual preference, and it's a completely normal term. Totally it's a respectful term. They're trying.
It's no one. I don't think being gay is a choice. I don't think that at all. I don't. I also think that people prefer having sex with a man or a woman or both. But I'm saying if you put a cock in front of me, I'd prefer not to suck it. I don't care if it's TJ Hubbard or Ryan Gosling. You know what I'm saying? I'd prefer not to fucking suck it. That doesn't. That doesn't. I'm not judging anybody who does. By the way, that's great if that's how you feel. But choice and preference are two different things.
I think the response would be that you were born not wanting to suck Ryan Gosling's dick.
I agree with that 1,000%. Don't you?
Yes.
Yes, I don't. Right, but that doesn't mean that I still prefer not to. Yeah. I prefer myself. I'm not a huge cheeseburger fan. I prefer just a plain hamburger. I prefer it. And you know what? I was born preferring it, is my guess. Somewhere in my brain, that was going to happen one day. Being gay is absolutely not a choice. At birth, you are, and that's great. I have no issue with that, of course, whatsoever. I don't know if Amy Barrett does. Who knows? I don't know. By the way, I don't think it's the worst thing in the world if a Supreme Court judge feels that way.
Feels what way?
Feels that it's not. If her feeling is it's not how you feel, it is in fact a choice. Okay, that she speaks for a percentage of America.
Yeah,
okay.
I mean it's not a burner at the stake issue.
I don't think so. I mean, I think she's wrong, but I also think maybe it may not even affect the way she looks at the case. Who knows?
I think the left would say that if she believes that being gay is a choice, then she's not acknowledging like a basic element of humanity and human rights.
Right.
And
I understand that.
That's like I guess believing in slavery or something like that. There's this bright moral line that if you're not down with gay marriage and that puts you on the other side of that moral line and makes you just a repugnant human being.
You can think that being gay is a choice. I think that's wrong. But you can also think being gay is a choice and also be pro-gay marriage.
Yeah.
I mean, why not? I don't know. I'm pro-gay marriage. I've been pro-gay marriage for 20 years. I have no issue with it whatsoever. I think saying that now we're going after language about sexual. It is what you prefer sexually.
So the Webster Dictionary website updated yesterday the definition for sexual preference. And you can go back in the Wayback Machine, the Internet Archive, and see that just a couple of days ago, sexual preference was a completely normal way to describe someone's sexual preference.
Yeah, it's their preference. I mean, again, this is just semantics gone wild. Like, it's their preference. It's also not a choice. I believe you're born gay or heterosexual, whatever. I completely believe that. But then that means that's your preference.
I don't think it's semantics, though. I think it's a little bit more devious than that. Like, it's an effort to control people by controlling the language.
Well, I think it's fear tactics, I think. You know?
I mean, you've seen it firsthand. Like, you say the wrong thing about any one of these gender ideology issues, and then the lynch mob comes after you. And it's not necessarily because you said the wrong thing. It's because you've said other things that they don't agree with.
Well, it's also just that you're addressing it. Like, this conversation they wouldn't like. And it's like,
no, of course not.
And it's like, well, why? I'm telling you, I agree. We agree. I think being gay is not a choice. I think you are born gay, you're born straight. We agree. The term now we're regulating, and it's just such a slippery slope. You start going, yes, thank you. You start going after sexual preference. That phrase. What's next?
Well, they've steadily gone along after everything. Like in the 1980s, saying someone was a homosexual was okay, but then that had to change and it had to be gay.
Right, which is fine. I'm happy to play ball.
Like but I guess the speed at which they're changing the terms is increasing, and it's like they're now putting a burden on you to be fully up to date on whatever the woke vocabulary is. Yeah, but and if you're not up to date,
they go after
like
you.
just yesterday, sexual preference was fine. Now sexual preference is not woke. So if
10 years from now it might though.
Yeah, but I mean, if somebody walks into an office today and says something about sexual preference, are they going to be
But here's the thing.
Sent to HR?
Here's the thing. Like there was a slur for gay people, right? That was used all the time. I said it all the time in high school. I didn't say it really even, but it was a word that we used.
Yeah.
People just used it. I don't want to use it anymore. I don't really like the word. I don't use it, so I'm fine with that. This is different though. This is like we're talking like language here. Talk about the meaning of words.
Yeah, sexual preference has never been used as a slur.
No, I don't think. I mean, if it has, it's going to be pretty creative to do it.
Yeah, it'd be news to me.
Yeah, like it is what you prefer. I prefer whatever, chocolate ice cream to vanilla ice cream. I don't. But and I'm sure I was born that way. I would think, right?
I don't know. I think maybe food preferences are different, but
whatever. Whatever.
Somebody who really feels that sexual preference is an insulting term would probably think the comparison to ice cream preference is insulting.
Of course.
Yeah.
I mean, they go fuck off then. At that point. I mean,
they stopped listening a little while ago. Except for Bob, he's still recording.
Bob's still recording, yes. But again, it's just nuts. And now
It shows you what a strong position Amy Coney Barrett is in for this nomination. That's what they're grasping.
Can I just say also, by the way, this is why I go at both sides. I am not that impressed. I think it's not a great sign. Everyone was blowing each other on the right that Amy Coney Barrett was taking no notes during this thing. I'm like, is that good? How about taking some notes, Amy?
I thought it was interesting that she wasn't that she had no like binders in front of her,
right? Because
typically they'll have something to refer to about their own cases.
I'm sure she's very smart, but
she's got a very good memory, and she hasn't been tripped up yet. And I think that the reason conservatives are interested in it is because the juxtaposition is that the vice presidential nominee needs a teleprompter in order to just ask questions. All of these senators need a binder just to ask questions. So they're just totally
but that wasn't like everyone's
dummies.
Like, oh wow. I'm like, oh, is that impressive?
It was weird. I think what contributed to it was like the meme moment where she holds up the blank sheet so that everybody can write, Kirk was right on it.
I saw a lot of that. Anything you want to say, by the way, before we get to the other stuff? You want to respond to Warden of the North's video last night, the latest one? Where Tom Hartman put you in a body bag again
on gun control. I think
you were just reeling again with your Hitler take, and you again bring Hitler up.
Look, when you put yourself out there, when you jump into the ring with a puppet of Vladimir Putin, okay, somebody who's
what are you calling Tom Hartman?
Timid Tommy.
Timid Tommy. He didn't seem timid to be in that video.
He's too scared to debate me now.
Oh, that's true. You are right about that.
He's running away from the Minifans.
You are right about that.
He's hashtag Timid Tommy. Timid Tommy.
Go ahead, yeah.
When you jump into the ring you're the only conservative there, and you're surrounded by
how old are you in that video?
21, 22. Yes. Speaking for all of Republican America.
One of the worst haircuts of all time. Just terrible. Not a Milton's outfit either.
No, that is not a Milton's outfit.
It is not. Where is that thing from?
My father, probably. It looks like it. It's an inherited jacket, an inherited tie, an inherited shirt. Oh yeah, fake it till you make it, baby.
Did you feel good when you walked out of there? They're like, yep, I got it done today.
Yeah. I mean, I just like went home and then watched it later on TV. But
on TV in DC.
Yeah, it's on DirecTV. It's on everywhere.
Yeah. Go ahead.
It's on in Moscow too.
I'm sure.
But anyways, so the Kremlin trains up their agents very well.
What was the argument?
The argument was about gun control, and I was simply making the point that authoritarian regimes like gun control.
Why is that?
Because an unarmed populace is easier to control.
To govern.
Yeah. Right. I mean, like if all the Jews in Nazi Germany
surrender
had
their guns,
firearms, it would have been somewhat more difficult for the Holocaust to happen. That was my point. But then, timid Thami got his producer chirping in his ear, feeding him, Wikipedia pages.
How does this guy get this every once in a while? This Warden in the North guy.
Oh, they're all up on YouTube.
Oh, they are?
Yeah, we played them. I think we played even
that one. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. I think he just.
So it's not like the Mike Pence show where they're all being hidden somewhere.
No.
Okay. I don't know.
No, they're all on YouTube. You just have to. I mean, I was going by S.E. Robinson back in the day. I don't know how they were all uploaded to YouTube.
It's a good question.
Yeah.
Speaking of Milton's, we'll be there today after the show. As you're listening to this right now, we will be at Milton's, I would think.
Yes.
Day 2 of the 2-day sale. It seems like was day 1 a success?
I think day 1 was a success. Yeah, I saw a lot of buzz on social media. We appreciate that. So if
we love you guys, we love Milton's. Go ahead, Steve.
If you put in your online order, tweet out a picture of your receipt.
Please do that. Yes.
If you show up at the store, tweet us out a picture. We love seeing that.
Yes. Do I have Milton's here or no? I just want to make sure I have the code right. Prime 20 at checkout. There you go. So if you go to miltons.com, you have a 2-day sale. So you get whatever you want, anything in the store, online or at the store physically. We know all the great brands. We've done them. I'm looking forward to picking up a few duds today. We're going to make Justin stand up for a second, won't you, please?
Justin, could you stand up?
I mean, look at that. Just an absolute zero. And we're going to make this guy look like, I don't want to look at you anymore. Sit down. He's going to look like, I don't know. He's going to look like, I'll say this. I may change my preference after seeing him today in the suit. Could happen. It's true. I might blow him today. Oh, he's an intern. I can't do that.
No, I don't think you can. It's probably
I could blow him.
No.
But Monica Lewinsky blew Clinton, though.
Yeah, but that's like saying that, a Catholic priest who gives a blowjob to a little boy is not sexually assulting. Any sexual act between you and Justin.
No, I never realized that.
I think even talking about it might be
problematic.
Sexual harassment.
Yeah, he's fine with it, right?
Hey, sign the forms, Justin. Sign the forms.
Point is, he's going to look great today. And that's because of Milton's, the greatest place in the world. The Minifans love Milton's. We love Milton's. Milton's been with me since day 1. You go to Milton's. You get whatever you want online. You go to miltons.com. All the great brands, shoes, clothes, sweaters, jackets, Tommy Bahama, Vineyard Vines, Tommy John, Under Armour, North Face, the shoes, the Timberland shoes, whatever shoes. Any clothes, 20% off your entire order yesterday and today, the 13th and the 14th. Don't wait, because today is the last day. Go to miltons.com. Use promo code PRIME20. PRIME20 at checkout, and you get 20% off. PRIME20. PRIME20. Get moving, men, the fans. Day 2. We'll be there today. You're going to see a lot of it this afternoon. So you're probably going to see this, watch it, see the video on Twitter, and get moving. Do it. Miltons.com. PRIME20 at checkout. You get 20% off everything at miltons.com. All right, what else, Steve?
I have an important blind Mike update.
Can you see?
No.
Is he dead?
No.
Yeah. All right. What?
He has enrolled in a class through this program he's taking for fencing.
What?
Fencing.
What?
Fencing. Like,
what?
What?
Fencing.
What?
Fencing. Fencing.
What?
Fencing. What is that?
That's KFC. That's a new one.
I like that one.
What?
What do you mean he's doing fencing?
Like he's going to be putting on the
no, I understand
the
the
cage, and he's going to be.
What is the purpose of that?
I don't have any more information other than he has.
Who
been,
did he tell you this?
Yes, he's
yesterday.
Yes.
Oh, so you guys are communicating again.
A little bit, yeah.
Friends again.
He's been enrolled in fencing courses. So I don't know if he's going to be like sword fighting other blind people, or if it's like blind people versus deaf people. I don't know exactly what the process is. But
you say blind people versus deaf people?
Yeah.
Oh, like an Olympics?
Yeah, I don't know.
That'd be interesting.
What your country is your disability?
Maybe. What? I mean, that's great. How is that? Okay, well, that's great. I mean, I have many questions, but okay, great. I don't know what to say. Like, what did he say about it? Was he humorous about it, or
Yeah.
what did he say?
Oh, he said to make up for not picking up the phone yesterday when we called him because he was in classes, he would give me that gem.
Oh, great. Well, I wish him well in his fencing. I mean, this feels like summer camp. I'm confused. What's next? I don't get it.
Archery?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really. Have you ever done fencing?
No, I haven't.
Nor have I. I wouldn't really want to. I mean, he'll be horrible
I prefer
at that.
just regular old swords.
Sure.
Right? The fencing little pins don't seem like they're of much use.
It seems like he'd be horrible at that.
Yeah, it would seem like vision would be a pretty key part of sword fighting.
Yeah, and aggressiveness too, though.
No, Luke Skywalker puts on the blaster helmet.
But he had the Force, though. I don't think Mike has the Force. Mike has the Force of his, body weight. But I don't think he has the Force. Maybe he does. I don't know. But what? I don't understand. I didn't understand the Star Wars movies, like in the end, The Empire Strikes Back, when Vader talks to Luke, when Luke's in the Millennium Falcon after he loses his arm. Mm-hmm. He's like, Luke, and he's like, Father. Why didn't Vader just go why can't they just go right where they are if they have the Force?
Well, the other idea is that if in the last 3 bad movies where Luke has astral projection,
right?
There are several other instances throughout the other movies where that might have come in handy.
Yeah, and they also, in those last 3 movies, remember Kylo Ren and Rey always talk to each other? Why don't they just...
Well, because they're supposed to have that kind of unique bond.
No, but why don't they just show up where they are then?
That's a good question.
I never really understood that.
A couple of plot holes.
That's one thing I never got.
The other thing is, how does hyperdrive work, Well,
let's not get too bogged down. Well, good for Mike and his fencing. I don't even understand. I don't know if I have a response to that.
Well,
clearly I don't. I don't know.
Maybe.
So he's not. This is one of the biggest podcasts on the planet. I understand it's not Pardon My Take or Call Her Daddy or Bad Signal or Sophie with Neff or any of that stuff. But one of the top, 1% of the podcasts on the planet.
Yeah.
Half of 1%, if you think about the numbers. He's not doing this podcast right now, which is, I have his back. But he's taking fencing lessons?
Yeah.
Why? How does that tie into, is it to get aggressiveness?
Maybe, yeah. Maybe if he learns mastery of some kind of skill, it will contribute to on-air confidence.
They have a talent class there?
Maybe there's a Paralympic angle.
He's going to
do the Special Olympics. He could get sponsored that way.
Did you say Special Olympics?
I did, yeah. Sorry, Paralympics.
No, you were right. You were right. It's like the Cartman one.
The other Olympics.
I gotcha. Well, that's great. So he's taking... Okay. What is going on during the day here?
At the class?
Yeah, it's not here. I know what's going on here during the day. Well, here's what goes on here during the day before we get to what goes on in the class during the day. I do a fucking show for 2 hours or whatever. Carry Steve. Show ends. I'm walking down the stairs and Steve calls me and tells me the power is out. Like, okay. Well, you said the show was saved. So I'm like, all right. So we're talking. And so I look Steve comes down the stairs. We're on the 2nd floor if you don't know. So I'm down the stairs. The power's out. It's pouring outside. And I'm like, I wonder if it's out in the other places. And Steve sticks his head in there and brings the fucking Greek therapist out there. And then we're in this weird conversation that I want no part of. Clearly,
I just left.
What, didn't I?
Yes.
It's left in the middle of it. I was not going to be part of it.
It's fine.
But then you text me or whatever, and you're like, boy, it's a bad one. I don't think we're going to get power back for the rest of the day. How the fuck do you know that?
Because I was driving away and all the streetlights weren't working.
But it could be an hour. How would you know it was going to be like?
Because it wasn't just like this building or this street. Like okay, I got a couple miles away, and then
what did you text me 2 hours later?
That I got an email from the
power
company. Power's
yes,
back.
But you were like,
I was preparing a contingency plan, Kirk.
What was your contingency plan?
To record via StreamYard if we didn't have power here.
Well, anyway, but like you're sitting there yapping away with this guy. Why?
I wasn't yapping.
Yes, you are. You were talking to him. Why?
Because I'm friendly. Yeah, and he's the neighbor. He's my Greek friend downstairs. I see him all the time. We have small talk all the time.
About what?
About how the coronavirus is doing back in Greece.
How's it doing there? Isn't they doing well or no?
Pretty good.
That guy fence now? Is that what he said? I don't even know. It's not very Greek.
I walked in this morning. He said, "On guard."
He did. We have Mike. Maybe Mike. If Mike doesn't come back to the show full time, maybe we can have him fence against somebody.
Yeah.
Or maybe he'll have him fence for his job. If we get somebody in here in the third.
But does he fence someone who is sighted or
another
blind?
Okay. Person? Well, here's the thing. So if he's blind, right? Mike's blind, and he's been fencing, let's say for a month at that point, and somebody else can see they've never fenced before. I'd say advantage Mike. It's not basketball.
I still think sight is. I think
there's almost I could see there being more of, like you said, almost a Jedi aspect to it, though, where the feel is almost more important than what you see.
It all depends on if he can click and hear it, like echolocation, like a bat. what I'm saying?
I guess.
Like Daredevil. He's on his way to becoming Daredevil.
True story, Mike? You think Mike's going to be a superhero?
Yeah.
How do you feel about doing fencing, Mike? Do you feel confident or kind of strange about it? Or what's your take on it?
I don't know. It's just... It never fucking ends.
Feel silly or stupid?
No, I feel like stupid about doing it.
How about fencing you do?
I don't know. I question myself all the time.
You should. Oh, Mike doing this. Get ready for his fencing. He's talking. I can just picture Mike getting his outfit on, fucking it up, and talking to some the other kids are probably, by the way, the next oldest kid in that person in that group is probably 9, right? And he said they're telling this kid about the Legion of Skanks podcast. And this kid must be like, get the fuck away from me. He just wants to fucking... Mike is going to die in a fencing accident, this thing today.
Well, it would have to be very precisely placed. What do they call the swords? Are they pinions? Or
that's the thing. I find fencing to be pussies because they're all protected.
Well, I mean, also you're fighting basically with like a TV antenna.
Yeah, it's fucking
like get some broadswords out there like Braveheart.
It's all like 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 Princess Bride. There was no they did the real sword fighting.
Yeah, you never see Zorro dancing around with a little little antenna.
No, Braveheart. They get the thing. That's what Mike should be. That's what they should really be doing.
I wonder if there are other. Is there like a blind fencing league?
I'm sure there's something.
Oh well, the first thing that comes up is actually. I should say I put his center.
No way, that's not good. Well, for a league?
Yeah, I think it's all about like building confidence and shit.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it sounds like they've been doing it for a long time. So,
what Mike should be doing really to the fencing is learning how to paint a fucking fence so he can make a living for the rest of his life. That's what I would say.
He could get some big sponsorships though.
As a professional fencer?
Yeah.
Is that oh, you know what? That may be on. We may have an issue with Mike because I think Mike may be Jerry's lead-in on that TV channel. Don't they have blind fencing on Thursday nights at 11 o'clock? Oh, this fencing was good. Right. That's true, Jerry. It's right. I've not spoken to Jerry in a long time. I did text back and forth with Rob Bradford last week, though.
Really?
I did.
That's interesting. You did what? I mean, when you say you text back and forth, was there reconciliation involved, or did you say, "Hey, fuck you"?
Olive branch thrown out there by Podcast Jesus.
Wow.
Light, because he's a good person. I've always said that though. He's a good person. Well, I'm sorry, not you, Jerry. You, I can't get past. But
What?
Yeah, we texted a little bit back and forth. We know each other forever. He's Harry's godfather. It's a tough one. Because the issue with Rob is that he's just not a fighter, and I want him to be something he isn't. Where Jerry, I just felt differently about. So it's a tough one.
So are you like ready to offer forgiveness to those people who didn't fight for you?
No. I think it's always going to be. But I understand Rob's position much more than say Jerry's. That's all. I mean, it's a different situation. So we'll see. I don't know where that's going to go. I'm also willing to forgive Julie DiCaro. She's a good person and a hell of a writer, by the way. Damn good writer. I mean, this is. I said this yesterday. I tweeted out yesterday. It's funny you texted me. I just read it. I'm thinking of this. Is she the worst person alive right now on Earth? Give me some names.
Well, I mean, you've got Kim Jong-un.
Nope.
Xi Jinping.
No.
Xi Jinping.
Nope.
She's running concentration camps.
Yeah, no, I'm aware. She owns the Rockets, right? They own the Rockets, right? That family. Yeah. Zarniev.
Yeah, he's a good candidate. There's a lot of ISIS people still alive. Bashar Assad has used chemical weapons against his own people, a dictator of Syria.
Okay. Are you saying that they're worse, or are you just throwing it out there?
Oh, I'm building out my top 5 worst people.
You're saying that she's better than these people?
I'm throwing people who are in contention.
You're willing to have a conversation about.
I mean, Vladimir Putin.
No.
Is up there.
Nah, she's worse.
Okay.
Because you know why? Because they are what they are.
Nasser, Cosby, Weinstein, Spacey.
Not there yet. Don't have anybody yet. Ravel, maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
A, not today. B, that's still sports. C, no.
That's not her, though, right?
No, I think it's her
part.
illustrious part.
Let me hear that again.
A, not today. B, that's still sports. C, no.
I mean, she wrote something yesterday. I mean, Deadspin is so fucking pathetic. I can't even believe we're doing this in 2020. So, breaking, she writes, Adam Schefter is a turd who embodies white male privilege. Now, do you really know who Adam Schefter is or no?
Yeah, he's the NFL reporter.
Yeah, he's like the biggest sports reporter in America.
He's the access journalist.
Yeah.
NFL teams hand him things, he tweets them out.
Yep. But we used to have him on the old show. If I called Schefter now, he'd come on in 2 minutes. He was always very nice. Everyone, who has ever dealt with him says he's a nice guy. My first interaction with the Super Bowl, he was kind of an asshole, but he still seems like a nice, not to me, but just it was a weird situation. We were at the Super Bowl in Indianapolis in 2012, and we were in line waiting to go to the Patriots Media Day. He was right in front of me, and he's short. He's really little. And he's going through, and the security people are like, sir, can you empty all your pockets? He's like, I emptied them. He put his backpack through. He's like, I emptied them. It was an older woman. They have local security there. It's fucking ridiculous. She's like, yeah, but you just have to empty. He's like, fine. He's like, he looked at me. I had never met him. He's like, they think I'm a terrorist. Like, what do you think, I'm a terrorist or something? Do you think I'm a terrorist? And then he just went through. But I don't know. He was probably trying to work. So
it's kind of funny.
Yeah, it was funny. He was nice. He actually married a 9/11 widow. By the way, he wrote a book about it. I didn't read it, but Jerry loved it.
How short is he? Is he like? He's like little hands short. Smells like cabbage.
No, 5'6", 5'7".
Yeah, little guy.
Little guy.
Yeah.
Little guy.
Almost doesn't deserve the right to vote.
Little Marco. And then Mitt Romney came. Could have got. What did he say about Romney that time? Remember, he's like, and if I told Mitt to go on his knees, he would have gone on his knees that day. He was pathetic. He was begging for an endorsement.
He was too.
He was. He is so pathetic. You see his fucking, before we get back to Shepard, you see Mitt Romney's pathetic
statement that he put out.
Just like, what a wave to like the Twitter crowd. Just great. You want to accomplish something or no? Like, I love his like.
You can see how loyal he is. He was begging for my endorsement. I could have said, Mitt, drop to your knees. He would have dropped to his knees.
Jesus Christ. But Romney, like, I will say Romney compared what Trump said to like what Keith Olbermann said. One's the president. Yeah. One's just some lunatic shithead.
Romney is clearly trying to cut this like above the fray.
Yeah, let's move on. Like, too late, Mitt. It's too late. We're never getting back there.
And the other thing is, he had several moments in 2012 where he could have just been a little bit tougher and maybe spared us a lot of this, and he wasn't tough enough.
Because of Obama?
Yes, if he'd beat Obama, then you'd never have the Trump era.
Oh, that's for sure. That's for sure. But he was a lousy candidate.
See, I don't think so.
Oh, Mitt?
I think he was a good candidate, and I think he's a good guy, but he's just like. He
just wants to be liked.
Yeah, he's weak. He likes that strange new respect from the New York Times.
Yeah, he likes Maureen Dowd to like him and fucking George Stephanopoulos. That's what I mean by wrong time. 50 years ago, he was the president. 30 years ago. Yeah. It's just the wrong time. Anyway, so Julie DiCaro, who we hate, went after me the first time I went away? It was like, fuck this guy, basically.
Yes, yeah.
She sucks. I can't wait to read that book, though. That book is going to be the greatest.
Oh, we're going to tear it apart.
Oh, I cannot. Maybe it'll be good. Don't say that. It could be good.
I mean, we're going to fact check it.
Yes, we're going to give it a fair, thorough read. Sports media is overpopulated by privileged white people, myself included. I guess I'm saying me and Julie DiCaro.
It begins with this self-loathing liberalism that you just have to like hate yourself. Like, I'm so sorry, I'm white. I'm so sorry.
I know, but it's especially populated by privileged white men who are never called to account for their privilege or use it in any constructive way. America seems by and large okay with this. To leave politics out of the sports crowd has effectively shouted down and exhausted those of us who keep insisting that sports is not and has never been apolitical. For the most part, we try to pick our battles and ignore the rest of it. That's her. But sometimes a white media person does something that evidences such terrible judgment, such lack of compassion or care for people they cover that it merits calling them out on it. Witness then this tweet from ESPN's Adam Schefter. So I'm expecting like some really tone-deaf racial whatever. Essentially what he's saying is 3 weeks from today is the NFL trade deadline, right?
Correct.
And he's just joking. He knows the election's 3 weeks away. He's, by the way, I think making fun of himself.
Correct.
He's like, look how unimportant. Like, you know, I care about football. Like, I'm an idiot. It's self-deprecating. It's
he's building it up like this is going to be just your standard liberal election tweet about the importance of the election. Oh no, he's talking about the NFL,
which I think is how funny it is, but it's a nice attempt to be kind of light.
It's an okay tweet.
Yeah, it's fine. So she says, you know, this is a poor attempt at humor during a good year, and a fuck you to every non-white person who has been and continues to be deeply affected by the actions and policies of Donald Trump in 2020. While the president continues to disavow white supremacists, shout out to Jamel Hill, who was light years ahead of the rest of America in this one, while COVID continues to ravage black and brown communities. I mean, think of what she's writing this in response to. This fucking Schefter tweet that was nothing.
Just a banal joke
She's
on Twitter.
She's a fuking insane idiot. She's mentally ill. She really is mentally ill.
She's desperate for something to write about.
Just waving her arms. I've been institutionalized, and maybe she has been as well. I know she suffered. She should put a net over her and just put her in a room somewhere.
I think that she should be at like Perkins Coie at a law firm. She's a lawyer, you know.
Yeah, she should be fencing with Mike. That's what she should be doing. She should be fencing with Mike. As a white man with a high-paying gig, he doesn't have to think about the same things you do. He'll continue to do well no matter who sits in the Supreme Court, no matter who occupies the Oval Office. Schefter has built his career on covering a league that's 70% black. I have a pretty good idea what the audience was intended to be for Schefter's tweet, but I hope the guys he covers in the league see it as well. She's fucking insane.
I have an idea who the audience was for his tweet, too. The people who follow him on Twitter.
Right. And also, if you think like Devin McCourty is going to see that tweet and be offended, he has a fucking sense of humor. Or Cam Newton or whoever.
A lot of guys in the NFL probably would be like, oh, there's an election that day too? They probably care more about the trade deadline. They probably just think it's a serious tweet.
It was a bad joke, but he didn't mean anything by it. At what point, though, do we start holding people accountable for bad jokes?
That's the batshit sentence.
You fucking lunatic. Okay.
She's a fucking tyrant.
Okay, Julie, let's play it out. So Adam Schefter told, what'd you think is a bad joke? I don't think it's a big deal. What would you like us to do? I mean, I'm the head of ESPN. Fire him? Suspend him? What? Chop off his arm? What? One eyeball? Like, how do you want me to do? Cut his dick off? What should we do?
All of the above.
All the above? Yeah. When do the white men who cover largely black leagues have to walk a mile in the players' shoes? So, I mean, again, I don't want to, like the player. We're talking about players who are making millions and millions of dollars, first of all. But secondly, what would you like Schefter to do, Julie? Tweet out that the election's in 3 weeks? I think we all know that. He's a fucking football beat writer. He doesn't probably have a brain in his head.
I think.
And by the way, I bet you he's an insane liberal.
Oh, definitely.
So I mean, like,
I think she wants him to retweet only women and marginalized people. Maybe just give his Twitter account over to
Julie DiCaro, the one where somebody she worked with said that she was a tyrant to her. Remember that woman was tweeting all these? She did all these terrible things.
Yeah, a while ago. She was just obnoxious to work with.
Yeah, she's an obnoxious, despicable human being. Oh. And my God, when will the sports media stop being a haven for mediocre white men to make hay off the suffering of others? Oh, I mean, I know Deadspin's finished and everything, but that's so embarrassing. Like, why? How can they? I mean, like I always say, write whatever you want, but how can they see that and be like, "Oh, this is good"?
I know she's just like typing out her madness and putting it on
insane
display.
Manifesto of insanity.
It's like a bad car accident.
It is.
Everyone's just kind of rubbernecking at what a deranged idiot she is.
When do we start? What's the line? Bad jokes. What are we doing?
When do we start holding people accountable for bad jokes?
Accountable? What? By the way, have you been paying attention, dummy? That's all we're doing now in this society.
Yeah, exactly.
So Adam Schefter,
unless you're a liberal or a Democrat,
right, or a minority,
that's true.
Then you can tell all the bad jokes you want. But I mean, she's just a disgusting human being, really. I mean, God. And like Adam Schefter, what did he ever do to her? You know what Adam Schefter does, by the way, too?
His whiteness. He's a white male. That's his aggressive.
He's successful. Like he makes ESPN money. He's a successful sports reporter. He's the best. He works like a fucking just a lunatic all day long. Crazy. He works hard. Not like you. And you're bitter because you suck at the radio and they dumped you because you suck and you're working for $25 an article now and all that shit. But I mean, And the only reason you've had these chances is because she wasn't a woman, if she was John DiCaro, she wouldn't have these chances.
No.
And they would have fired her a long time ago. She's lucky. She's lucky she's white, and she's lucky she's a woman. That's the irony. There's plenty of women who are much better than her at their jobs who haven't had the breaks that she's had because she waves her arms and she scares these people into they can't fire her. But she's so bad that they still fire her. Like, fuck it, she's so awful, we have to get rid of her. Huh?
That's funny.
It's
You're
true.
right.
Like, fuck it. We're willing to take the lawsuit over it.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Oh, God. We start holding people accountable for what? I'm sure. And Julie Carl's one of those people, I'm sure if you look up, she tweeted something stupid 6 years ago. Should she be fired? Should Deadspin get rid of her?
By her own standards, yeah.
Do we ask her on? Is she willing to come on, do you think, and have a conversation with her?
I don't think so. Somebody might interview her at some point.
Oh, good. Well, hopefully we'll have that. Get to hear that conversation. The book comes out next year. I cannot wait for that book.
Yeah, I think it's like April, unless it's been delayed.
Oh, I mean, that's going to be 200 pages of that.
Yeah, and you're going to be in it probably.
I'm definitely going to be in it.
Yeah.
Why I don't know.
You Barstool for sure.
Yeah, big guys.
You guys will be like the straw men of
right.
What's wrong with white men in sports.
Dan Katz hates her. Hates. That's all you need to know. The nicest guy there is. Hates her.
Yeah.
Oh, she's a vomit. Oh, God. Well, anyway, thank God for Simply Safe. Head on over to simplysafe.com/Kirk. Here's what you get. An HD camera for starters. That's nice. It's a good start. I like that. Nice appetizer. Here's the meal. Okay? Here you go. What's a nice appetizer for you, Steve?
I like a nice fresh corn polenta.
What's that? Isn't that the thing that you eat when the baby's born?
Nope, that's placenta.
Okay, you like a corn placenta?
Nope.
Okay. Do they put any corn in placenta?
You could, yeah.
Do you ever? Okay, go ahead. Did you say somebody had? What was your placenta story the other day?
There are people who will dry placenta, turn it into a powder, put it in capsule form, and take it as a immune system support.
Okay, so keep in mind there are people like that in the world. So you don't want those people in your home. So you get Simply Safe. You know, I hate to say it, 'cause, you know, Charlie Baker should have had it. Right?
Probably should have had Simply Safe.
Should have had Simply Safe. The governor of the state, he should have had Simply Safe.
Well, in defense of the Mass State Police, they're too busy, brooming, groping cases against AJ
that's
Baker,
true. Well, I'm glad everything turned out okay, though. But you go to simplysafe.com/Kirk. For 50 cents a day, you get complete home protection all day long, 24/7, 365 days a year. You set up yourself under an hour. They ship it to you. You peel and stick the sensors exactly where you need them. No technician required. I did it. That's all you need to know. No contract, no pushy sales guys, no hidden fees, no fine print. $15 a month. U.S. News and World Report named it the best overall home security of 2020. I would agree. I mean, I love it. Trust me, I know with these lunatic minifans, I have to keep myself safe. We have to keep the studio safe as well. Head on over to simplysafe.com/Kirk. Simplysafe.com/Kirk. Get that free HD camera. Simplysafe.com/Kirk to make them let them know the Kirk Minihane show sent you. What else, Steve?
Well, I guess we're on the theme of deranged liberals. We could go to K. Marco's piece.
I don't even want to do it though. God, I hate K. Marco. I mean, and then it jumps out at you. Go ahead.
For me, it's just him detailing the the journey of becoming a guy who manages a website. He's like,
no, it's unbelievable. It's like this.
He's telling the story of this is somehow some formative adventure. Like he hiked to the top of a Himalayan peak and met with a Tibetan wise man and learned the ways of search engine optimization.
I read a book years ago about Samuel Goldwyn, the film executive, studio chief, and the story of how he came to America. Maybe it was his dad. I read it so long I don't even remember. And the way he came to America, he took some boat over, but then wound up going to Canada. And he had to walk through the snow, and he got to America, he collapsed over the line, in Maine or something. And I always thought that image, and K. Marco makes it seem like his was more difficult. He's just blogging.
I mean, you grabbed onto some coattails, you hung on good and hard, and it's paid off for you, bud.
Yeah, you got around some talented people, Dave, Kevin, Dan,
and he did make some sacrifices earlier. He helped out KFC. He stuck around. He took some risks. So fine. He deserves it all. But let's not make it out like you're a war
he taught
hero
himself
or
Google
something.
Analytics through online tutorials, learned Firebase and Looker as well, and did the weekly reports himself. He did say that.
There you go.
As Barstool grew up, became a point person, overseer, manager, no longer a blogger. He just had a great run, But yeah, he's. I'm not really. It just seems like a woe is me thing for 8 pages.
Yeah, I mean, just the existence of the blog post, I think, is the biggest problem. That he just congratulations to Coley. You know,
crazy.
Let's not pretend like you're not butthurt about this.
He talks about being the trist thing. He never mentions us. Meanwhile, we ruined him. Total kill. Like, total.
What is he going to say?
True. Well, he could take a shot at us.
But even then, what is he going to say?
We ruined it because he's wrong. He has
like
no.
If you're writing this K Marco Swan song and trying to settle some scores, what do you even say about Kirk Minihane?
I don't even know. He has no online presence anymore. He's terrified of them. The Minute fans, if you're listening, you own this fucking guy. You ruined him. And I don't like doing that generally. I really don't. Like, even like Ellie, I have nothing really against her. K Marco's such a dick. I'm so happy that they ruined him. Like, I couldn't be happier.
Yeah, he was really the only one at Barstool who was like
the only one,
a dick from the beginning.
Yeah,
like all of our very first interactions with him, he was just like a dick.
I would also say he's the only real dick that I've dealt with at Barstool. There have been people who've been dickish, but it's been a response to us doing things.
Yeah.
There's no
It's been
assholes
provoked.
there.
This was like unprovoked aggression on his part.
Right. Like, I don't think he's. Am I wrong?
No, I don't think so.
Even like Willie was a thing, but he's not. Like, I don't think he's an asshole.
Yeah, but again, you could say that was provoked. Like, we'd never uttered K Marco's name.
Chaps is kind of an asshole, I think.
Yeah, Chaps tried to get us fired.
Yeah, I kind of hate him. Like, I know the people. He's one of these guys who wants it. Like, he's an asshole.
Yeah, I don't hate it, but he definitely tried to get us fired.
Right. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yes. Yeah. He's an asshole. But I would say, but not even like this though. He just he doesn't like us. Like, K Marco is fucking devious, and he tried to fuck us over, and he lost. And now he's, rubber room K Marco. That's it. He's going in today with his pencils and his magazine and
adult coloring book.
Yep.
Which
I think Dave gives him 45 minutes for lunch.
It's not a bad setup for him.
No, he's got his whatever he does, and he gets to go to. Well, I don't know. Do you like it, K Marco, or no? How's it going?
I actually think that he'll be creating more value.
I agree. Are you enjoying the rubber room?
Yeah.
You are? Oh, good. Okay. What do you do all day?
It was just, mentally lazy and stupid mistakes.
Okay, good.
First of all, I've never cared about writing.
Why didn't you mention that in the story?
I didn't hear that, but it makes sense.
What's that noise I like? What's it? What?
Yeah. Okay.
What was that?
Okay. I didn't try and fuck you over.
No, definitely not. So it's 9:23. So he's been in the rubber room for 23 minutes. He's 9 to 5.
No, come on.
What?
He's 7 minutes away from showing up.
Well, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Well, I spoke to some people there, and they were like, even the ones who like him are like, he hasn't done any work in like forever. So he took a year off to write a book that he didn't write a word of it. I don't think.
Well, it was other Barstool people submissions.
Right.
Because he's more of an editor. He's like a top level guy. Remember, he doesn't really care about the writing.
I know, but I feel like he could have probably worked and done that as well. I don't know how Dave lets him get away with everything. Well, he did. And now he's not the editor anymore. But maybe for him, does he take a pay cut? Probably not.
I would say no.
So is it really that? I mean, he's humiliated. He's ruined. I mean, he's a punchline, but if he's okay with just taking the check and he's going to get some money in a couple of years, and then I imagine then he'll walk, right?
No.
You think he'll just stay even after he gets his big money?
Yeah.
Really? You do?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't.
Eventually convert it to working remotely and then just always get that little kiss in the mail.
Yeah, but what's he doing,
Never have
though?
to work.
Working what? Is he going to blog? Is he going to blog?
Going out to Vegas looking for babes.
Is he going to do blog posts for Coley?
Yeah, that's how he signed his story. Blogger. K Marco, blogger.
With a sense of humor.
So he's going to keep doing it. Maybe he'll do a wild takedown of Julie DiCaro today. Except for he agrees with her, so probably not.
That would be good. Why don't you do that? Why don't we do that, Steve? I'd be happy to do that. I mean, this is the craziest thing I've ever seen. But then, in this new Barstool, is that going to get posted?
I was just thinking that because it would
Probably not.
It would be a good blog post. It'd be fun to rip her apart. But
Dan should do that. He hates her.
I don't think you can wade into the I don't think you can take the position she's taking, but you also can't take the opposite position.
She's insane.
No, that Schefter doesn't have white privilege,
but he does. I mean, I'm sure it helped him at some point, but he's also great at his job,
and he's overcome being cripplingly short.
Yeah. Here's the thing: you can be white, be burdened with that, and still be you could also get the job because you're good at it. In addition to being white, I know it's controversial. My preference is Schefter on this one. I prefer Schefter over Julie DiCaro. I would say in every fashion, if we're being totally honest here. No?
It's a microaggression.
I'm just saying. I don't know. What else is going on?
We see Portnoy is going to war against teenagers.
I'm so confused by this. So Dave's doing a podcast like an 8-year-old or something right now?
So here's the thing. TikTok is huge.
I'm aware.
And there's a new generation of social media influencers coming up who have tens of millions of followers.
Yeah, he's doing some vapid 18-year-old idiot he's doing a podcast with, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
So
did you listen to any of it?
I listened to a little bit of it.
I saw a minute clip. It sounded so boring. It just sounded so empty.
So
Dave's other podcast is great, the one with Eddie. But this seems, I don't know. This seems to me forced.
So, I mean, he talked a little bit about it in his podcast with Eddie. I think the kid's
he went
name
over
is
to visit those guys
Josh
or whatever.
Richards. Yeah. So they've got these guys. They do TikTok videos. They get millions and millions of followers because the People's Republic of China is trying to addict American youth to this app
successfully. By the way,
successfully,
I can confirm that.
Very
I
successfully.
can confirm that. Yeah.
And so they get a bunch of followers, and then they hook up with an adult manager who is like, all right, this is how we're going to monetize your following. And they get a ton of money, and they get a house together. So you've got a house with like 8 TikTok influencers all together.
Video games.
They do
TikTok
YouTube videos. They expand their platform, whatever. So it's this huge social media thing. There's a lot of potential there. And Portnoy, I think, is rightly saying, look, adapt or die. We got to get in. We got to get some of this.
I'd rather die than do this podcast with this guy. But yeah, I would. I just would. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the war about, though? I'm confused. Not what the kid he's doing the podcast with, is it?
Yeah. So basically, he went and did this podcast with, I think the guy's name is Josh Richards or something.
He looks exactly like you'd think he looks.
Yeah. He's a bro.
He's a bro.
And so Portnoy now, I think, is like taking sides in all these little like social media feuds. Well,
I'm confused by it.
It's kind of like a live action soap opera where you have like, the House of Minihane and the House of Trudell and
but they're all stupid though.
Oh yeah, they're all stupid and they don't have a fucking thought in their head.
Right. I don't like
they're like fighting each other over made up shit. It's like when, two famous actresses agents conspire for them to have a feud because it gets them in the tabs and raises their profile or something. That's kind of what it's like. So it's this all like fake drama.
Yeah.
Tabloids.
I know. Yes. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Continue the story.
So Portnoy is wading into the middle of this and like picking sides. And
I know, but I'm confused by it. I don't understand any of it. I'm old. I don't get it. I don't want to get it. I don't want to know.
Okay.
Well, no. I'm telling you my perspective of it.
Yeah, of course. But so I think Portnoy is trying to expand his profile into a younger generation. And he's doing so by creating strategic alliances with TikTok houses.
See, I think they're not going to be into. I think Barstool, unbelievably, is like too smart for these people.
Well,
I don't think they're going to listen.
But see, that's the thing.
I don't think they listen to podcasts or they don't do anything.
But what they're going to do is hire those TikTok people, and then
to do what though?
They'll have like the Barstool TikTok house. And Barstool is pretty successful on TikTok.
Oh, no question. No doubt about it.
But again, it's all manipulation by the People's Republic of China. And when Trump successfully bans TikTok, all these TikTok houses are going to be fucking evicted.
Dave's going to be gone?
No,
who's he going after?
So it's confusing. I don't know any of these people, but they're massive people. They've got I
know, crazy.
They're like call her daddy size audiences.
Oh, definitely.
And I have no fucking clue who any of these people are. So there's one, let's see. So there's one called Nessa. Apparently he came after Nessa, and then someone...
Listen to you describing this. What are we doing?
It's madness.
I don't even get it.
It's absolutely madness.
Well, it's like my kids talk about these YouTubers, and I have TikTok. I have no idea who they are.
But these little 18-year-olds insulting Portnoy are funny.
That's funny.
They're really funny.
What do they say?
So this one girl posts on, I guess, Instagram, at Stool Presidente, you're a disgrace to the world, and you belong in a graveyard with your president. You're literally bored. And you look like a rapist.
Jesus Christ.
So I guess you just hate on random girls that are 18.
How is Dave responding to this? Well,
someone DMs her, you belong in a grave. Maybe it will be better down there. You literally has nothing to do with your life, so you just hate on Nessa. You're just mad you can't get with her. All you want to do is make me hate on her, but it's not going to work. You're probably just haven't had sex with an 18-year, so you're just going for Nessa. Get a life, you fucking bitch. Ugly ass cracker.
This is to Dave?
Yeah.
Nessa, TikTok.
So he's just like posting to his Twitter account all of these, TikTok tweens coming after him. Not tweens, teens, I guess.
This girl is Nessa Barrett. She has 11 million people on TikTok. Makes a... Jesus, who are these people? Is she on Twitter as well? There she is. She has 1 million followers on Twitter.
See, the thing is, it's TikTok is so new that when people joined it, they would increase your likes and your follows and manipulate the algorithm to turn you into a star. Like, none of those numbers are actually real. It's all just like fake metrics from a Chinese state-owned company trying to addict kids to using social media.
Well, it's working.
It is.
So congratulations to them. It's just Jesus. That's unbelievable. No, it shows what I know. I'm baffled by it. But okay, well, congratulations to Dave.
Yeah, so I think the TikTok stuff and then the e-gaming is going to be the next frontier for Barstool, according to what Dave's been saying.
Okay, well, he knows this stuff way better than I do. So
he does. I mean, I have to give him. I think like you and I have the same mindset.
I'm old.
Being like Mike for a time was like, we should get on TikTok. Like, there's comedians who are doing very well on TikTok, and it's like, well, you got to know where you can fight.
With a sucked attitude.
Yeah,
like, I don't want to.
You got to know where you're going to fight and where you can win. Like, we're not going to be doing bro content.
We are a crusty old relic here.
Yes.
There's no doubt. You will not see me on TikTok. You will not see me on Instagram. I don't want to really do Instagram.
I know.
Even Twitter's old now, though.
Yeah,
Twitter's like old people. I mean,
Facebook is still the realm of baby boomers.
I know, but Twitter is becoming more and more. You know, if you think of when Twitter broke out now, the people who started using it then are in their 30s. So
but I think that Twitter is always going to have a special role because of the employers of the people who use it. Like, it's the nervous system of the American media or of the international media. And TikTok and Snapchat and Instagram is not going to replace that.
Twitter is the entire promotion of our program.
Yes,
really, effectively, my account and the show account.
Yeah,
your account. I mean,
we've got 10,000 followers on.
I know, but we don't really care about it.
Yeah,
unsubscribe.
Please don't.
Why?
Because I'm gonna stay over 10,000.
Why?
The swipe ups.
Fine. Joy. Leave a 5-star review too. That's important to us.
Okay. Yeah.
What? No, it's not.
No, you can review the podcast. You can't leave a 5-star review on our Instagram.
You can't?
No.
Oh, what the hell do I know? I don't even have Instagram on my phone. I don't. Who runs our Instagram account? No one?
I do.
Oh, you do? Oh, that's
Yes.
good. That's good. Don't we have any kids? Whatever happened to the guy there? The
Nick?
Alistair Black.
Alistair Black's off to bigger and better things.
Oh, he's got a job?
I don't know. I haven't heard from him in a while.
How about Nick? He's gone?
Nick does have a job, yeah.
Okay. Do we have any loser interns left from the beginning or no? Just one?
Just one big winner, I think. Our other intern has gone off to huge, enormous success.
What should I do here, Steve? You tell me. I'm going to take your guidance for once. Do I swing at this pitch or no?
Yeah, I think you swing at it.
So, all right. Well, okay. You're giving Will what he wants. Have you talked to Will during this whole process?
Off and on, not really. He hasn't consulted me for advice about the podcast, which I will say from all of the production angles, distribution, it seems to be going well.
What do you mean? It sounds good, you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I suppose. Yeah. So Courtney Fallon does a podcast. First, they were going to do it here, but now they're not. We poison pilled them out. They did not bite, to their credit. I don't really know her. I've met her once, maybe. I remember when I went to, I think I've told this backstory, when I went to radio.com, that show, Chris Curtis was like, you should, do you know Courtney Fallon? I said, no. He said, you should maybe think about her for a sidekick on the show. Give you an idea of Curtis's idea of how things go. So I talked to her for like 15 minutes and I was kind of like, I mean, a nice person, but I'm not really feeling it. And then she got herself into this, like she's almost like a parody account. I don't understand what happens. I don't get it.
So what happened was
it really makes me mental something. Everyone just, I don't know. Go ahead.
She started doing extra sauce with Greg Hill.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so she was doing a weekend food show with Greg Hill, and we played a couple of bits of it. And so people were tweeting at her.
And she was playing.
And she was going along. Yeah, she was going along with it.
I remember Mike did not like it, though. Mike was like, she's doing this just because.
Because she has eyes on Mike's seat?
No, just because she knows you get the buzz and all that stuff. Yeah. He's probably right. But so she does her show now, Bad Signal, correct? We had Will on to talk about it. Yes. Bad Signal.
Yes.
The episode was on yesterday. So she left EEI.
Yes. Acrimoniously.
It's important to note, this is going to be physically painful for me. 1 second. I am not going to take the side of WEEI. I can't. I physically cannot do this.
Well, there now in our lifetime there have now been 4 huge departures from Entercom.
Go ahead.
Kirk Minihane, Howie Carr, Steve Robinson,
Yep.
Courtney Fallon.
You got to put Jerry Callahan up there.
Oh, I forgot about Jerry. Yeah,
No, you were right.
No, he was fired. He didn't leave.
He was canceled.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Wasn't he, Steve?
He
Was he?
I got canceled.
This is a Kirk Minihane. This is where you say the issue is with Kirk Minihane. I take when people bitch about Entercom seriously because I was actually fucked over. Like, I brought ratings. I was on the show every day. I had mental health. I left. They lied to me. They fucked me over. Like, for real, fucked me over. Played with my fucking brain to fuck me over.
You were putting bread on the tables of
everyone.
Numerous salespeople.
Everyone. And you saw what happened when I left. The place is collapsed. And it's not written about ever. It should be. I left, the station collapsed. Courtney Fallon could have never been a full-time employee there. It's not possible. There's no way she was a full-time employee there. She wasn't. She just wasn't. So I want to be nice because I'm a nice person. I hate Will, though. So there's a lot going on here. But what do you want to play here? Why are you going to annoy me?
I think we could go right to the her main gripe.
Okay,
about the one you texted about.
Go ahead.
I don't hold back on anything, man. And that's what this podcast is about. And if I'm being lied to and I'm being disrespected, and I'm not saying I'm so much disrespect. But at the same time, listen, I went on television, national television, on ESPN for a sideline gig with Major League Lacrosse, and I represented the station. People are like, who is this girl? Where is she from? I am from WEEI.
Hold on. Steve, I don't want the DiCaro podcast.
One person.
I don't want a lunatic raving. What is she fucking talking about?
So she was furloughed because of coronavirus.
She wasn't a full-time employee at the station. There's no way. She wasn't on every day. I worked there for years. She was not a full-time employee. I'm sure she did part-time stuff, weekend stuff. And they said, right now, I cannot believe you are making me defend fucking WEEI. I will not do it. I will not do it. I will not do it. She was on probably once a week.
Well, she was furloughed, she says, because of coronavirus.
Okay.
Which I think she wasn't getting the calls to do phoners on shows or getting the weekend gigs.
Okay, so what?
Well, it was discrimination.
And then in the podcast, she keeps saying Jay-Z. Just say she's talking about fucking Sarbana. Why? What? It's a podcast. And that fucking idiot producer is like going along with that. Well, meanwhile, he must be like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Man, I feel so bad. I'm not going to name names.
Why? Why? Stop.
Talking about.
No, nobody knows anything you're talking about. It's supposed to be some random football podcast. What if you didn't listen to somebody talk about football? Tell the story.
It didn't seem
Joe
like
Zarbano, the program director, in her mind, fucked her over.
Yeah.
Just say that. You're talking about how you want to be free and say whatever you want. Then say what you want. They fucked me over. Me. I left. Here's the difference. And all due respect to Courtney and Will and the whole team. I was making a fortune there. You know how I got out of there? I went to a Barnes & Noble and rolled around on the fucking floor. It's a little different. I was not... I was the most important person in the city in the radio. And she said, Jay-Z. That's why. Jay-Z, and I'm not going to say anybody's name. Why? What is wrong with people? Your fucking podcast. Like, what? Am I wrong?
No, it was there might have been an interesting story there, but it just wasn't told at all.
Fucking
it wasn't even told.
What is she talking about?
Well, I think that was to establish her bona fides as a sports reporter.
That she's a sideline reporter for lacrosse?
Yeah, and then later in the clip...
she's representing WEI where? What do you mean representing WEI? What the fuck are you talking about?
I think it's right before the blind fencing on...
Let me get it, though. Go ahead. Continue.
This famous rapper, Jay-Z, he was telling you and your friend the same thing?
Stop.
To have the audacity...
Stop. Will, you interned for the Kirk Minihane show. You're stupid. You know how I know he's stupid? Is when I saw this morning. He went to Cornell, right?
Yes.
Okay. In the... where is it here? Let me see. At the end he writes, we close with a chilling moment from last week's Rick Fox interview. as he reflects on his final MEMORY' with Kobe Bryant.
It's great. It's great.
I assume he writes those?
I think that is the job of the producer, yes.
Okay. I mean, I don't want to be that guy, but I mean, you know, he went to Cornell. Just think of it like I always say.
Look, here's the thing.
Like I always say to Harry, who's 8 years old. Harry, memory ''s. Would you say he reflects on his final memory is with Kobe Bryant? Probably not, right?
So here's the thing. When you're trying to get the podcast up really fast, because all the Bed Signal fans are tweeting at you to get it up as soon as possible.
I want them to do well. I like Will. I hate Will, but you know what I'm saying. Like I'm not.
You want the former interns of the show to go off to do.
I'm trying to help them out. They're going to get worked up about this, but this is me. This is constructive criticism. Yeah. This is you have a program director.
The story could have been told much better.
It's just go ahead, it's just rambling. It's gotta hate this.
This famous rapper Jay-Z, he was telling you and your friend the same thing.
To have the audacity and the chutzpah, as we say, to actually go over the top and just have something as saccharine as saying, "Oh my goodness, of course, you are going to be the first person that I call. I promise you that you're my number one priority." At this point, people are getting laid off left and right. The unemployment rate, I don't care how many numbers Donald Trump
A lot of people don't have jobs.
A lot of people don't have jobs. You could say, including myself.
Go ahead, keep playing. I can't handle it. Go ahead, keep playing. I can't. I'm not built for this.
No.
Well,
yeah.
Me.
Yeah. You could say both of us are unemployed until we get a sponsor on the show.
One or two.
Shut up, Will.
I think that's such a brazen move, especially after the fact that I nailed him. I'm not really one to do that, but I mean, I picked apart his argument. It blew my mind. It was very emotional. It was really emotional.
Can I tell you the truth, Courtney? I don't mean to be an asshole. He probably thinks you suck on the radio, and he didn't want to say it. Like, maybe he's not right. I have no idea. But, you know, and you're putting me in this position where I'm defending, I don't want to say anybody's name, but just a guy who runs a radio, who's a program director station. Yeah, I'll call him Jizz, yes. You know.
I guess my criticism is we don't know what the conflict was. We don't know what the conversation was. We don't know, like, what did he say to you? What did you say to him?
You're also a part, you're not employed. Like, this is not, like, people have jobs or shows. You don't, I don't know, it just sounds weak. Go ahead.
I swear to you, this was how I envisioned it during the summer.
You envisioned me being your producer?
Oh,
you already know.
Absolutely, man. I said, I want this unruly hair, cigarette smoking, bong water smelling producer to be running my show.
Accurate.
I'm happy that I left. I'm happy I'm doing my own thing because, I don't know. I just feel like once I close that door, the stress and the anxiety of wondering around every corner and every turn, hey, am I going to be back in studio? Hey, am I actually going to matter to anyone?
I don't mean to be a dick, but she was like she was on like with Mud for an hour and then did a show with Greg Hill on the weekends, right?
Yeah. So
she wasn't on the stage. Like I get terror. This is a me issue. Go ahead.
Several years ago, back during the Tom Hartman days, I submitted a piece of investigative reporting to National Review Online.
Sure.
I'm glad I left. I closed the door. I closed the door. Yeah, a couple of years after I submitted that piece and they published it. I'm glad I left.
Sure, she's a very nice person. I just don't. I'm confused. But go ahead. I'm just confused.
I mean, there's.
Go ahead. Keep going. No, keep going, Steve.
The opinions of myself and like my opinions of sports, like I really couldn't give a shit who likes me and who doesn't. To be honest, if people think I'm obnoxious, that's great. I don't know. Does that matter?
It might. I mean, EEI has a tendency to censor some of the content that's on there. I mean,
what's amazing is stop. Like he's talking about me.
Yes, it's
fucking bizarre. Like they might as well be on EEI. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like what? I don't
like they're self-censoring.
Yeah, me. Like he's there because of me. Like everyone listening to that is like me. Like I'm baffled by this. Say my name, motherfucker. Like I don't am I wrong? Like I don't. No. Shit like this makes me nuts. nuts. Like, I don't like, wow.
You know what? Part of it might be that she's trying to keep the door open to a return to EEI if that phone does ring.
Well, after that bridge burning rant, forget it. That makes me look like, forget it. It makes me look like,
Is it just me or is there a little romantic tension in the air on this podcast too?
With us or with Will and...
Oh, both.
Yeah. We recorded that clip the first day that we created this studio. We were in studio.
We did.
Of course. Listen, I was a little ramped up there.
Totally.
I was going to say something else. I was going to re-record something. And I was just like, you know what? That just came straight from the heart. You know, when you just get in a fight with your mom or your sister or your best friend. And that's when the ideas are fresh and they're passionate.
What? Keep playing this. What?
Well, then it goes into the lacrosse cut. Then she starts shitting on. Then she starts shitting on Mustard and Johnson and Patrick Gilroy.
Yeah, I mean that's fine. And then she made for the previous thing. She made fun like Greg Dickerson is a wonderful guy. She said he was about to go into rehab or something. I was like, Greg's had a lot of mental issues. I mean,
do you know who Steve Lyons is?
No idea.
Old dude. Do you know who Greg Dickerson is?
Never heard of him.
Wash the fuck up.
Yeah.
He was the Celtics guy maybe in the mid-2000s. The guy literally looks like he is 5 steps away from rehab.
Well, good thing it's radio.
Exactly. They
Stop. Boy, you can't beat that chemistry. I like Greg. He's a good guy. He's, loud voice radio kind of Johnny, but he's gone through a lot of stuff. I like Greg, but I mean, she's taking some shots, I guess, but I don't this seems just, I don't know. It's fucking bizarre, but good for Will. It sounds like it's going well. I hope they do well. I'm sure. I don't know. Like I said, I have no personal animosity with either one of them, but it just felt like a very strange, weird rant. Anytime anybody goes to the EI, I'm like, you got me. I'm going to listen to it. But I'm like, do you have a problem with them? Like, what's the problem?
Yeah, it seems like that wasn't clearly enunciated.
Yeah, like I think Joey probably didn't think she was any good in the air. Like, you congratulate. Like,
there's also
you claim to be like this veteran in the business or something, and like you find out that like a program director lied to you. Like they fucking lie to everybody. They lie to everybody.
That's true. There's also like a world historic downturn in the economy that is uniquely affecting the radio business.
I would say at a time in history where they're not looking that, But boy, it's good to have Will there, isn't it?
I think he's carrying it.
Brings a real perspective to it. Jesus, what else is going on? Fucking stuff like that. Go ahead.
I got a good rant to play for you.
Oh, okay.
So there's up in Alaska, there's a controversy because there's there's a mayor, Ethan Berkowitz. I think he's the mayor of Anchorage.
Okay.
But apparently he had an affair a couple of years ago, or a salty text message based relationship with a news reporter named.
Oh, a news reporter?
Yeah, named Maria Athens.
Okay.
And she.
Oh, he resigned, right?
Yeah, it's the entire thing is headed south now. But Maria Athens left him a voicemail that is one of the ultimate "Do you know who I am" moments ever.
After
everything starts going south. So this just came to light like yesterday or day before.
I mean, what is she doing as a news reporter doing this, Just in this relationship with this guy.
Yeah, I think you need to hear the voicemail message and you'll know exactly what's going on.
Okay, go ahead.
Ethan, it's Maria Athens from Fox ABC, CW, Newsnet, National Alaska. I just learned through my Emmy Award-winning journalism, you're also a pedophile and like little girls and children. And there's a website. I'm so fucking exposing you. I'm going to get an Emmy. So you either turn yourself in, kill yourself, or do what you need to do. I will personally kill you and Mark Kimmel, my goddamn self. You do it. Piece of living fucking shit. You have met your match, motherfucker. You have met your motherfucking match. I can't believe I am such a good person and thought I loved you. I don't even hate you. I will pray for your Zionist fucking ass, you piece of shit loser. And I'm putting this on the news tonight. Bye.
You are?
Friday, you motherfucker.
You should. I'd watch that show every night.
It's just like every 10 seconds, it just gets like a little bit crazier and a little bit crazier and a little bit. Yeah, she did. She threatened if he doesn't kill himself.
I'm looking at her. She looks kind of crazy.
She does have that look in her eyes.
She does. I like her. I suspect she's out of a job right now.
Yeah, I don't think she's going to be working in the news business for a while. I don't know.
So what?
You might find a podcast that
I like the Proud Boys.
You should get her on. I would have her on. I'm reading stories here. Is there any proof that he is a pedophile?
No, not that I've seen.
Okay. I will kill you my goddamn self, you piece of living fucking shit.
The best thing for me is
I'm such a good person.
I have discovered through my Emmy award-winning journalism
She's gonna get one,
that
too.
You are a pedophile.
I like she said, I can't believe I'm such a good person. That's great. Holy fuck, that's wild.
Isn't that a great rant?
So what happens to her about threatening to kill him?
That I would assume she gets, if he wants to, can press charges against her.
I'm guessing he just wants to get the fuck out of,
Yeah.
I mean, with a news reporter? Oh, inappropriate relationship with a TV reporter who was arrested.
Oh, okay.
After
that makes sense.
3 days after she was made online allegations. So she was arrested for that. Okay. Yeah. She claimed she would break a story that Berkowitz posted nude photos to a website. Mm-hmm. So that's the pedophile part?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh. Jesus.
Yeah, it's one of those voicemail messages.
So she was arrested
really
for trespassing in the television studio after being told she not returned there.
No, she was trying to break the story.
She allegedly accosted the station manager, who documents identify as her boyfriend.
What tangled webs we weave.
Jesus Christ. Wow. This is wild. He's also...
Some great shit for Alaska.
No shit. Jesus. How did I miss this? How did I miss this story? I got to read this.
Yeah, you're too busy watching the confirmation hearings.
I was watching some of the confirmation hearings where it's just a case of everyone trying to pin, the Republicans kiss her ass and the Democrats try and make her look bad. In every question she answers, which I have no problem with, if they give you this absurd hypothetical, she's like, well, if this happened, like they want her to be like, what would your ruling on this be? She'd be like, well, I'd have to study it and talk to my clerks and look at history and think about it and then write something. No. What would you respond? I don't know. You're asking me right now how I would rule on this hypothetical case. It's stupid.
Yes.
And she thinks like a lawyer and a judge. They don't think like that.
And it's a rule of like being a judge that you don't prejudge cases until you know all the facts.
Why would you?
Yeah, exactly. She would be to answer those questions would disqualify her from being a judge. Yeah. And Elena Kagan and Sotomayor did the same thing. And the stories were, principled Kagan offers few details or something.
It'd be so great if Barrett responded like that reporter did to Kamala Harris today. You fucking piece of shit! I'm gonna fuck kill you. Harris though should still pass. All the Republicans still vote for her.
Yeah,
just do whatever she wants. It doesn't matter. The whole thing's pretend.
I don't even think Harris asked a question.
No, it was like
it was just a monologue.
It was a campaign thing. What else? That's a great rant. Oh,
well, we've got another blow up. I don't know if you were watching CNN last night for Nancy Pelosi's segment.
With Wolf. Well, it wasn't even last night. I think it was two nights ago, right? Or yesterday during the day.
Yeah, it was yesterday.
Yeah. Wolf has a show during the day. Wolf Blitzer is about as liberal as a human being can be.
Yes.
I mean,
if Milquetoast turned into a CNN anchor, it would be
Wolf's had a long run. Nancy Pelosi's on yesterday. Those teeth are clacking away. And she has this there's nobody who has a sense of entitlement like Nancy Pelosi.
No, not at all.
I look at it as somebody who has no real affiliation. I look at this and say, how is this woman voted? I understand how she's elected to her seat, but how do these people have her as their leader of this fucking group?
Money?
I guess,
but she's been electing Republicans since before the Tea Party.
Yeah, I mean, the Republicans don't want her out of office.
She's a very good villain to run against.
Wouldn't you say? She's good business.
I think that her reputation as being like a legislative mastermind is a little bit overrated. I mean, she's made some good tactical and strategic moves in the past, but she's very easy to run against because she's just a caricature of a out of touch, West Coast liberal with her fucking $20,000 refrigerator filled with all these $15 a carton ice cream and everything.
I remember reading that for the first time. I started really reading about politics was how Democrats in some ways didn't want Strom Thurmond out of office.
Of course, yeah.
Because they were like, we can run against, like, we can send out flyers and ads and pieces, and this is, it's good business, But yeah, so she was on with Wolf yesterday, and the issue is
she
doesn't like being questioned.
Yeah, the issue is whether they're going to pass another run of stimulus money.
Right, 1.8 versus
Yeah, so I mean, you can see the the incentives are pretty clear. Do Democrats want everyone in America getting another check in the mail that says, here's $1,200, love Donald Trump?
Right.
Because when it gets right down to it, the American people are pretty simple when it comes to their voting preferences.
Right. True.
So Democrats don't want that to come out. It would also buoy Wall Street, which would be good for
Bowie.
Yeah.
Buoy
Wall Street.
You say
buoy?
boy?
It would boost Wall Street.
What are we trying to... Okay, go ahead.
And so Nancy Pelosi, I don't think wants any package passed whatsoever.
No, of course not.
So she's trying to say, well, you're offering 1.8 trillion, but I want 4 trillion, and then you have to do
Wolf,
this.
to his credit, is legitimately right. And Wolf, to his credit, is legitimately saying, "Geez, do you think this is really the time in history to these? There are families who need this money."
He said, it might not be what you want, but why don't we just kick some money out the door so that we don't have starving children?
Well,
and
the speaker
breadlines?
does not like hearing that.
But again, you've been on JAG defending the administration all this time with no knowledge of the difference between our two bills. And I thank you for giving me the opportunity to say that to you in person.
All right, Madam Speaker, these are incredibly difficult times right now, and we'll leave it on that note. Thank you so much for joining us.
We'll leave it on the vote that you are not right on this, Wolf, and I hate to say that to you. But I feel confident about it, and I feel confident about my colleagues, and I feel confidence in my chairs.
It's not about me. It's about millions of Americans who can't put food on the table, who can't pay the rent.
Boy, Wolfie.
And we represent them. And we represent them.
Getting
and
by
we represent
these
them.
long food
and
lines
we represent
that we're seeing.
them.
I know
we
you
know
are.
them.
I'm just
we
saying.
We represent them, and we know them.
As we
say,
we
know them. We represent them.
Don't let the perfect be the enemy of the good, as they say.
It is nowhere near perfect.
Madam Speaker.
Always the case, but we're not even close to the good.
All right, let's see what happens, because every day is critically, critically important. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for your sensitivity to our constituents' needs.
I am sensitive to them because I see them on the street begging for food, begging for money. Madam Speaker, thank you so much.
Have you fed them? We feed them. We feed them.
We'll continue this conversation down the road for sure. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back.
You feed that fridge of yours, Nancy.
That's the creepiest thing for me is in Nancy Pelosi's mind, we feed them.
Yeah,
we
of course.
feed them.
We feed them.
Like the Democrat machine is responsible for feeding the American people.
That's what she thinks.
That's such a fucking twisted logic too. And I like
them
both.
Good business for her.
I like them both trying to out-liberal each other, like they care more. I see them from my fucking my Manhattan apartment down on the street begging for money. Well, I'm in California and I fucking feed them. Well,
it's like that time. When was the last time you prayed? 5 minutes ago. I just prayed. Yeah.
No, when was the last time you cried?
Cried. It's unbelievable. All right, we'll take a few calls and get out of here. If that's okay with you, Steve, unless you're missing any other stories.
I can give you a little bit of Don Lemon and...
You're into this today.
Yeah, Don Lemon and Chris Cuomo had an interesting segment.
Oh, God. Two lunatics.
Just go with me. Please. You ready? Mm-hmm.
Oh. Mm-hmm. You got to put your fist higher so they can see it. Mm-hmm. Matthew McConaughey.
Mm-hmm. What are they doing here?
Mm-hmm. Wolf of Wall Street, I guess?
But he'd also had
We've survived 6 months, 8 months. We can survive 6 hours in line. I don't care how long it takes.
So I guess the entire segment was about how you need to man up and stick in line for a long time to vote, even if it takes too long.
Brother's a murderer.
I know, exactly. With a new book out, by the way.
Brother should be in jail, honestly.
He's lying again. He's still going with the fabrication that he never made the directive to put COVID positive patients.
Who's going to press him on that? Nobody. We'll ask for him to promote the book here, right?
We will, yeah.
Good. All right. Well, thank God for CBD roll-on from Omax Health. For my hip, my knee, my ankle, my whole right side's a disaster. I can run now thanks to omaxhealth.com. You enter my name, Kirk, you get 20% off CryoFreeze site-wide. You have that roll-on. Non-prescription triple action pain relief, specially formulated to block pain, reduce inflammation, and improve muscle and joint flexibility. The best part, 100% natural. CBD-powered remedy works as magic within 10 minutes of application. Relief lasts up to 8 hours. I put it on right now. Means I'm good till tonight. And, you can't beat that. Much longer than over-the-counter products. You go to omaxhealth.com. Enter code Kirk. You get 20% off CryoFreeze, the roll-on, and site-wide. It's a real deal. omaxhealth.com. Enter my name, Kirk. You get 20% off and make yourself feel better for runs or walks or whether you're working or anything. Do that, please. All right.
We have a new abortion sound effect.
Well, don't play it. Don't surprise me when we get a bad call, okay?
Okay, all right.
I'm excited about this. I'm excited about that. That's somebody tweet that out. That was a long sniff I took yesterday.
That was a long sniff.
So when does Barrett get confirmed officially?
So, I mean, barring any more bouts of coronavirus, I would say before the end of October, because traditionally the Judiciary Committee has to pass the recommendation and then they have a full vote. So it all just depends on that happens this weekend, and then however long it's going to take them to get all of the Republican senators on the floor. So because of like Tom Tillis will have his campaign schedule, right. Susan Collins will have her campaign schedule. They've all got to figure out when they can all be in DC at the same time. Yeah, which is nuts. They should just have remote voting at this point in time.
So stupid, antiquated, and dumb. True. I mean, they should do it today. Just be done. No,
they shouldn't have even had the judiciary hearings. That's not in the Constitution. That's by tradition that they have those. So they could have skipped them. But
are they loaded up?
They're loaded up.
I'll take a few and get out of here. We have a very, very, very busy day after this, Steve. Hello. You're first on the Kirk Minihane Show.
Hello, Kirk.
Yes, what's up?
Kirk, this is your Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. How are you?
I'm fine, Jesus. No, this is going to put Steve to a test here in a minute, potentially. But go ahead.
Well, that's actually one of the reasons why I'm calling. Mm-hmm. I've got a couple of things I want to say to Steve. But first, you said you wanted someone to call when they're at an abortion clinic.
Uh-huh.
Well, here I am.
You're at an abortion clinic, Jesus.
Protesting, I would assume.
Well, no, not exactly, Steve. This, no.
Oh, Jesus. Jesus, what did you do? Well, who is she? What happened?
Is this Mary Magdalene again?
What happened? She was flirty.
Well, my dad, he could get away with this whole Holy Spirit impersonating his son, but that doesn't exactly work nowadays. And I've been on a hook for quite a few of these.
No pun intended. What do you? So who's the girl? What happened?
Oh, she was just some liberal.
She was some liberal? Is that what you said?
Yeah, well, you know that they'll be good for an abortion if it doesn't work out.
That's true, Jesus. That's smart. So, Jesus, you asked them before?
Well, no, but I just, I know things, Kirk.
Okay, well, good to talk to you, Jesus. Thanks. Jesus survived, Steve.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to abort Jesus if he's already at an abortion clinic.
I mean, there are a lot of people who think that Jesus had a sexual relation with Mary Magdalene. And there's a lot of religious scholars who have written that. That's true.
Yes, Dan Brown was a very successful author.
Well, that's true, but I mean, that's not, there are people who believe that. Do you believe that?
I do not know.
You don't think he was hitting the skins with Mary Magdalene?
I do not. I think the Book of Thomas is apocryphal.
No, wrong. I think he was getting it done. Why not? Took the sandals off. He had abs.
He had more important stuff.
Some stress relief.
Curing blindness and stuff.
That's true. Why can't he come back now?
Maybe someone doesn't deserve it.
Or maybe somebody's praying every night that he doesn't come back and do it. I found the power of religion.
Power of prayer.
Please, God. All right. They're loaded up?
They are.
All right. Hello. Good morning.
845, you're up.
Good morning, Kirk. How are you?
I'm doing fine.
Few things. One, remember when you came back, you called Kelleher and you told him that you were going to end up making up your fake account because he accused you of doing 40
Yes,
of
I've
them?
not done that yet, as far as you know.
All right.
Yes.
And the second thing, just to criticize all these Minifans out there that are complaining that Steve has some sort of special line. Dude, as soon as the tweet comes out, I call in, and I'm no one. I'm just your casual listener.
Mm-hmm.
So it's so fucking annoying that all these people, Steve's got a special line. No, he doesn't. Just be fucking quick on it and call in.
There you go. Thank you.
All right, man. Hold on the line. I'll give you the special line after this.
There you go. It's a wit. I mean, you see some people who call 340 times they can't get through. And then you see people who they call through the first. It's just luck. You got to be the power of persistence, right?
Correct.
How do you get to Carnegie Hall, Steve?
Drive.
Practice. No. I suppose you would drive as well. Or take the train. But forget it. Hello.
Hey, I got a quick question. On the show account Twitter,
yes,
the link, KirkMinihaneShow.com, how come when you click on it, it goes to nothing?
Yeah, I've been working on this. I think GoDaddy, something's fucked up with it, and GoDaddy isn't getting back to me, the registrar for the web domain. But yeah, we're trying to work on it.
All right, thanks.
All right. See you. There you go.
Yeah, I don't know if someone is fucking with us or what.
Probably.
Yeah, it's broken.
That's probably true. All right. They loaded up?
They're loaded up.
Hello.
Hey, Kirk. You were raised Catholic. I was raised super Catholic as well. I was wondering, at what age were you kind of out on it? Like, was it right away? Or
yeah, I mean, the problem, one of the biggest issues is church is so boring that I willed myself to not believe in God, I think. I just hated I was so bored at church. You'd go there, my parents were like, they would be on again, off again. They get very into it, would go for a couple months and not go and then go. It would be that noon one on Sunday, and you'd sit there and you'd look and you'd be like, it's 12:26 or something. You're just kind of waiting. I would have like, what is the part in the middle where he's like, let us give thanks to our Lord and God. It is right to give him thanks and praise. At that point, I was kind of like, all right, we're at the midway point. Then we got to kill some time. Then when we get to, my mom and dad would make us stay all the way till even when they were done singing after the fucking Eucharist, or the Eucharist, I should say. And then, you have to wait. And it's like, and for me, when we were driving, there was always the end of Casey Kasem's American Top 40. So sometimes I wouldn't hear the number one song on Sundays. I'd be all pissed off. And then sometimes it was football, and you have to hustle to get back to the fucking watch the game. Or your friends were doing something, and it just sucked. It fucking sucked. I hated church. Church sucks.
So that's another thing. When did you get out on football? If you were interested in it at that point,
I'm just bored by it
how
now.
long into your life?
No, I mean, I was into it. But by the time I was at the end of WEEI, I was kind of done with it. I've seen, thanks for the call. I've seen enough. I don't know. I've seen enough football games at this point in my life. It's great. People like it. I totally get it. But the Catholic Church is so fucking boring.
Maybe you would have liked it better if it was small town Baptist.
I think I would have.
Guitars, and
a little
drums.
dancing around. And
I could see you being a member of a worship band.
I suppose maybe, but it's just so serious too, and everything. It's an infomercial. Everything. They give the speech, the homily, or the whatever they call it. It would just be about how Jesus ties into everything. You're just like, do you have any do you have anything interesting to say? Anything new? Like, I'd rather have the priest talk about what his life is like.
I think that part of it is that it is old.
Yeah, but
old wisdom.
Because some priest who, is telling me about, it's like, this guy hasn't lived a real life. Through him, within
I'm not going to defend the Catholic.
In the unity of the Holy Spirit. Go ahead. Are they still loaded up?
They're still loaded up.
All honor and glory forever and ever. Yes, hello.
Don't want to interrupt your singing.
What's up?
So I just went to the dentist for the first time in like 6 years. I figured my mouth was going to be an absolute disaster.
How'd you do?
And there was no issues.
Nice.
So like, how often do you guys go? I think there's every 6 month thing.
Yeah.
The load of
For the birds, you think?
I think it's like once a year, right?
Yeah, I go maybe twice a year, but yeah. I just like how clean it feels when you get out. That's all,
Yeah. Fight against the man, man.
No, oh, congratulations.
Fighting against the man. Dentists are fake. No dentists.
Well, good for him. I mean, brush your teeth, make sure you floss, do the best you can. That's all I can say. Hello.
Charmaine, the tickets were comps. Tony is a labor leader.
Hello, Arthur.
Hey, what's up, Kirk? Listen, if you may, we'll get back to Arthur Bucco next week. A caller from Monday's show gave me an itch I'd like to scratch. May I have the floor?
Okay, yes. 1 second. Steve, how do you feel about Sopranos guy breaking character here and talking?
Not a fan. But again, the thing is, I met him in Saco.
So the balloon was popped at that point?
Hasn't been the sense. Same sense.
Go ahead. Yeah, the floor is yours, Sopranos guy.
You call yourself a man? You know you're a lying, low-life, motherfucking gambling, degenerate prick. You know that's what you are? 2 small kids at home. I gave you money to pay the fucking rent and buy groceries, put the heat on. You know your wife called Frankie and told him the fucking heat's off? Hey? And you didn't gamble that fucking money and you stand there and tell me that? Oh, no? No, you didn't? Don't fuck with me, Al. Don't make a fuck out of me. You want to embarrass me and make a fool out of me? You didn't gamble? Tell me you gambled the fucking money. I'll give you the fucking money to put the fucking heat on. Did you gamble? Huh? Fucking degenerate, yeah. Fucking kids at home. Here, get the fuck out of here. Let me find out you fucked up. I'll leave you wherever I find you.
Okay, well, that was the point you wanted to make?
He hung up.
Okay, there you go. We didn't break character, thank God. All right, hello.
Hey, Kirk, I think you need to go to Andy Nolan's church because they're doing something right.
Well, I mean, look, he's every day. He's there every day. I still think as of now, I haven't talked to him last week or so, but Every single day he goes, even during this. He goes to church every morning.
The problem is, though, you can't be that regular. You can't develop habits like that because of your enemies.
It's too late. What do you mean?
If your enemies know that you're at church every single day, they know when to get you.
Oh, you mean like blow up my car or something?
Yeah, the only habit you need is not keeping habits. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I'm here every day. Everyone knows where this is.
It's a problem.
I didn't know if they're handing out bologna with the Eucharist there.
He does like his bologna. What's going on?
Well, first off, I don't want Steve to have any excuses. I'm just following up. I did email him his Barstool blogger bio. So
yes.
Just want
this
that
is
out
Ziggy.
there.
This is Ziggy, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
You didn't do really a great job with it, Ziggy.
Jesus.
I thought I was expecting a little bit more effort, but so this is Ziggy's.
Oh, hold on, Ziggy. Let me hear it, Steve. Go ahead.
Executive producer of the Kirk Minihane Show, poet laureate for the Puccinian Society, rush lunch enthusiast, ice fishing novice, connoisseur of meatball subs, known liar.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
I was expecting something a little bit more expansive, but he went with the low effort.
What did you want? A novel? That's not bad. That's not bad.
I think the people will enjoy it once it's up on the site.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you got, Ziggy? Anything you want to ask Steve or I?
Yeah, I did actually. I'm assuming you guys saw that John McCain's mom passed away.
We did. We didn't cover that. 108 years old.
Yeah. Who are we going to mention next on the show?
What's that?
Who are we going to randomly mention next on the show?
Did we mention her?
Yeah, we did. Like a couple shows before.
Oh, jeez. Bob Murchison, how's he doing? Everything okay? How's Mike doing? Go ahead. Yeah, Ziggy.
I was wondering if Steve, if he voted in the 2008 election.
In 2008, yeah, I think I voted for McCain.
Yeah. So, do you think you would say you agreed with his fiscal and social policies at the time?
Yeah, I mean, you've probably got an op-ed I wrote for the Bowdoin Orient that MHB tweeted out, 7 or 8 months ago. I mean, it's fine. Like, do MHB's regurgitation.
I'm just asking the question.
Well, if you voted for him, I presume you agree with some of his policies, no?
Yeah. Well, I didn't agree with Obama's policies for sure.
Well, go ahead, Ziggy.
Because you actually wrote that your social beliefs were most similar to Barack Hussein Obama.
Yeah, at the time, I was trying to peacefully coexist on a very liberal college campus for sure. I've definitely become more conservative in that regard.
But I thought your whole thing was to kind of go against the grain and be this martyred conservative.
Yeah, I was just a college kid. I like to drink and write for the Bowdoin Orient.
So would you say you've always been a lib, or were you more like a rhino from the start?
I think I've pretty much always been a conservative.
Oh, you're not a conservative anymore.
He's picking up on the joke that you're trying to do.
No joke. No joke. You've abandoned your party. You've abandoned your party.
I guess the great thing about being a conservative is I don't have to care what anyone else thinks about my own political.
I can tell you don't for sure, but you have abandoned your party.
The Republican Party, for sure.
Yes, you've bailed on them.
Yes, I've bailed on the Republican Party because they are not conservative.
You're looking at Subarus now. You're going to these marches.
But again, the car you drive has no bearing on your political beliefs.
It's who you are, though. Now you've become. I think in 5 years you're going to be a liberal. Okay. You're getting sucked into your own disease. Your disease is sucking you in. Go ahead, Ziggy. I like this because it pisses Steve off.
He's flip-flopped before because you wrote that you were a pro-choice conservative at the time.
I was.
So when was your Jesus moment on abortion?
Well, you could change your mind on that.
Very, very early in college. I think when I was pretty much a liberal atheist when I graduated from high school, and I became more conservative.
Well, Ziggy, do you think that somebody should be locked into their beliefs as an 18 or 19-year-old?
No, that's my point. He's flipped once, so what's to say he's not going to flip back again?
Oh, there you go. You got me now, Ziggy.
Well, you might.
Fucking master.
Well, you might.
Crawled right into that web.
But you might, though, no?
Yeah, it's possible. You could change your mind at some point in the future.
Just asking the question, Steve.
Anything else, Ziggy?
Yeah, real quick, Kirk.
Sure.
What's the game plan for next Friday?
The game plan for next Friday,
October 23rd. Release of
what, Bruce? Yeah, it's weird. It's weird that when I was, I always think of records being released on Tuesdays. I mean, I'll download it right away. I won't get this. My days of getting the CDs are gone. That ended with.
Do you even have a CD player?
No. That ended with, I may be able to play it like on my laptops or something. Maybe.
Yeah, but when the cars stopped carrying CD
players. No, I know, but you always wanted to have it just to have it, in your mind. I already know a bunch of the songs anyway, because they're kind of, a couple of them he's done before. But I'm looking forward to it. Ghost is great. Okay. I'm optimistic. I am optimistic.
Okay, I'm pretty free for the day, so if you want to pick me up, we could drive around and listen together.
Would you like to do that?
Steve has my contact info, so
okay,
that would work for me.
Subway for lunch?
Sure.
All right.
Why not?
Sounds good.
Meatball sub.
All right, Ziggy. See you. Steve's ombudsman, really, in the Minifan world.
I would say so, yeah.
Who you don't like. You hate him, right?
Well, I wish he would have something more than
his own.
Yeah, like MHB after the poetry stuff went through all of the Orient columns, and it's just he's kind of like regurgitating old.
So he's a poor man's MHB.
Yeah.
Okay. He's a thin man's MHB. Yeah. Yes. Hello.
Yes, Mr. Minihane. Good morning.
Good morning. 1 second. We're loaded up, I assume.
Yes.
MHB bailed on the world too, huh? With DEC, they just went away together.
I guess so. Yeah, I haven't seen much from him.
That's all right. What's going on?
Mr. Minihane, it's Larry Lugnut Jr. over at the Mercedes dealership. How are you today?
Larry, I'm doing fine, thank you.
I just wanted to call and make sure everything is okay with the car, copacetic.
Everything's
fine. And I wanted to apologize for the length of time it took to get that vehicle back to you. See, the dealership has partnered with a group of visually impaired, and they were actually assisting. They were actually assisting on the fixing of your vehicle.
Larry,
with one.
The only issue, Larry, is that would explain why the steering wheel's in the back seat right now. That's an issue.
Well, sir, we were a bit distracted. There was a gentleman there that was quite a bit older than the rest of the group, and he kept messing around with the brake lines. We needed to make sure that we kept a close eye on him. No pun intended, of course.
Sure, no, I understand.
But just wanted to call and make sure everything is well, and we're glad to have you back.
Well, thank you, Larry.
And if I may say, those Jeep assholes can go fuck themselves.
All right, Larry, fine. I mean, I don't, think that's necessary. Is somebody in the car right now? Or do you think they give it a day or do you think somebody's in that car right now?
I think somebody's in the car right now.
It's just it's like prostitution, really, isn't it? Just get another ass in the seat, right?
Mm-hmm.
That is rough. Somebody in there
probably some 300-pound unshowered. Oof.
Doesn't even appreciate it.
Nope.
See, that's better though. I don't want somebody having fun with it. With the wind, the beautiful day today, the window down, wind whipping through their hair, loving it.
Then it'd be more like emotional cheating on you.
That's what I'm saying. Like I want some asshole, miserable guy with
just won't respect
Big Mac.
It.
Yeah, yes. I want to treat like shit. I will say that my car is in my car is in great shape now. In a weird way, Blinker guy hooked me up.
Really?
Well, yeah, because I mean, it's they did a couple of other things.
Well, without Blinker guy, you would never have found Jeep.
I know, but was it better to have loved it than to have never known it at all?
I think so. I think you'll have that little space in your heart where you're fond. There's something about the longing for something you've lost that makes the human experience.
It's almost like you've probably seen this with you. It's almost like Bridges of Madison County in a way too, where it's just this brief, torrid relationship, and now it's just gone.
It's so much passion.
Oh my God, so much passion, and now somebody's in the car, and like I said, I really hope it's not somebody laughing and smiling and playing music and the window down and just fist in the air. That would annoy me. Hello,
Kirk. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
So I'm looking for a little life advice. I got engaged over the weekend.
Okay. One moment.
Sure.
You got engaged over the weekend.
Yes.
You didn't go to BlueNile.com.
I did. I had the foresight.
You did? Oh, good. Well, thank you very much. BlueNile.com. 1 second. What's your name?
Colin.
Colin had the foresight to go BlueNile.com. The original online jeweler since 1999. They've helped millions of couples, Steve, create their perfect engagement ring. Almost 170,000 ratings. You personally, you pick up the ring, and they craft it. You shape it, everything. You have an interactive relationship with this person the whole way. They have the simple online tools that let you choose the diamond shape, size, and clarity, as well as the setting style. Their bench jewelers will then build your perfect ring. Each one is one of a kind. So if you're a Minifan out there right now looking to get engaged or Christmas, like Steve said, or a birthday or an anniversary, any kind of celebration, go to BlueNile.com, the original online jeweler, to get that done. Trusted, no-pressure online jeweler to help you celebrate. BlueNile.com. And you use my name, Kirk. Or no, I beg your pardon. The code is 30 days, 30 days. And you get 50% off your first purchase over $500. 30 days is the code. When you go to BlueNile.com, let them know the Kirk Minihane Show sent you there. Shop stress-free and find your forever peace. Go to BlueNile.com today. Colin, go ahead. I'll give you some advice. Continue.
Sure. So something to do with one of your enemies a little bit. So my girlfriend's, fiance, in her wedding party, she wants to have Bob Beers' daughter, and I said that he needs to disavow Bob Beers' daughter.
He's an awesome guy, by the way.
Yeah, so
Awesome
I said
guy.
he still needs to disavow Dale Arnold to be in the wedding party.
I would agree with that.
I was just looking for...
Oh, yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah. Have you ever met him?
Okay.
Bob Beers, he's the Bruins guy, 98.5. He's an awesome... He's like one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet in your life.
I don't love horror movies. They scare me.
But I would say, yeah, this is not advice. This is, I mean, I don't know if Bob has to do it, but certainly if the daughter's going to be the wedding party, she'll have to do it, right?
She has already done so, but I said I think it'd only be fair if he did it on Bruins TV.
Will you invite Bob to the wedding or no?
So we made preliminary lists, and family of even bridesmaids and groomsmen might be tight because we both have kind of larger families.
Okay.
So maybe.
Granted, this wedding's going to take place in 2027,
Yes,
so the
sure,
family might not
yeah,
even be
that's a good
alive.
point. That's a good point.
Yeah, it's not going to be for a while.
Would you be willing to invite Steve Robinson, who loves to attend all weddings, and he's kind of a wedding star?
Steve's always invited.
Okay.
No Subarus allowed, though.
Yeah, well, I understand. What else?
Anywho, so for my bachelor party that probably won't take place forever, too, we would like to do a golfing trip. So I was wondering, have you ever been on, like a bachelor party golfing trip? Because we looked online, there's not, a lot of good recommendations. I know, Pinehurst is a huge resort and stuff. Yeah. But I know you love golf, and just didn't know if you've ever been to, one
or two. I mean, Hilton Head I did, one out in Ohio. I mean, not a lot. I mean, thanks for the call. Yeah, I would say look around. You'll find. I mean, you don't have to look for a specific. Just go find a nice course at the hotel around there and play for 3 or 4 days. It's not that hard.
Go to Turnberry in Scotland.
You could do that. I'm sure that'll be easy to do now. Yes. All right. They're still loaded up, Steve?
They're still loaded up, Kirk.
Hello. What do you want?
Hey, Kirk. I was just calling. Are you up to date with Little People, Big World yet?
Yes, as a matter of fact. Well, I am an episode behind. I am 2 episodes in. Yes, Little People, Big World. I am so anti-Amy Roloff right now. My hatred for Amy Roloff, it's irrational at this point, how much I hate this woman.
I can't stand her either. She reminds me of Blind Mike so much with the procrastinating.
Oh, my God.
She's had to move out of this house forever.
You're so right. Jeez, the light's off in my head. That's exactly it. I'm projecting it to her. And by the way, she is married to, I will put him in the Mike Pence school, is all I'm going to say.
Chris?
Principled conservative?
Yes, I'm just going to say he's got what's that?
I don't know how, the sons and all didn't Mom, this guy is so clearly a serial killer. Gives off serial killer.
Anybody who, I'm not a big fan of the denim top and the denim bottom. That's all. That to me is
Canadian tuxedo.
Yes, it to me is it's a scary look. Do you even know what we're talking about, Steve? The show or no?
No.
So it's on TLC. It's a Roloff family, a family of little people, husband, wife. They have one little
family
son,
of Adam Schefter's.
Not quite that small. And then 2 or 3 kids who are normal size, they say. And it kind of follows their life. They've had Amy and Matt are divorced. Matt is with a woman who used to work Karen's. I think she's actually a Karen, right?
It is Karen, yeah.
Yeah, she used to work with them. There's a lot of tension. There's just a phenomenal amount of tension between Matt and I am team Matt. I know Matt can be a fucking kind of a mind fucker, but I am team Matt Roloff. I ride with him till I die.
I think a Matt Roloff, S.E. Robinson crawls because he's hardcore conservative too. But
he is.
It all up.
They keep it very quiet in that show, but yeah, it's true. I'm obsessed. My hatred of Amy Roloff is borderline. I can't she says anything and I fucking scream at the TV. I fucking hate her.
Yeah, she's the worst.
I know, and she's probably a nice person.
Skylar White. They're the same person, just a little bit shorter, I guess.
Who?
She's Skylar White. It's they.
Oh yes, she kind of is. She kind of is. But I mean that the fucking house is disgusting.
It's terrible. They're so rich. They got all this stuff, and it's just all over the place. What are you doing?
And they also pretend like they're not rich, which is annoying. They're like, I don't know if we're able to buy this house, and how are we going to buy this farm? And it's like, you're fucking on TV. You're loaded. Cut the shit.
I know. We need help getting all this stuff out of this farmhouse when there's farm workers there constantly. Pull them away from.
Yeah, they have a massive farm, Steve. A massive farm in Oregon. Nice. Yeah, that was my mom's dream. Was always to go to Roloff Farm. She was obsessed with that show. So, yeah, we try and keep the memory alive by watching it. But I hate watching it now because I fucking hate Amy Roloff so much. I hate her.
Do they have miniature horses and miniature cows or normal sized cows?
I think they're normal sized.
Come on, Steve.
But yes, check in. So did you watch the episode last night?
Yeah,
I did.
I mean, it's more of the same.
I did, and I don't.
A whole lot of procrastination.
I don't fucking care. I don't care about fucking Zach and Tori and their kids. Give me Amy Roloff and Matt Roloff all day. I don't need anything else. And Chris, creepy Chris. Remember the episode last year where creepy Chris, I call him, where he was like on that motorcycle ride with them and like he disappeared for like 3 hours. Like, what is that about?
He probably killed someone.
He probably
went.
Well, I think he's more in the. I just think he's. Larry Craig, Mike Pence. I see stuff there. That's all.
No, I don't doubt it. I'll watch a couple more episodes and we'll catch up.
Yeah,
around
check in.
The winter finale. We'll catch up. And
Sounds
see
good.
What we're thinking.
All right, thanks for the update. See you later, buddy. There you go. Little people, big world call, Steve. You didn't expect that, did you?
Did not. No.
All right, they're loaded up.
They are.
All right, a few more, and then we're gonna get Justin all dressed up today.
Oh yeah.
207,
you're up.
You excited for this, Steve, or no?
I am. Yeah, I'm always excited to go to Milton's.
Hello.
What's going on, guys?
Hello.
Hey.
What's up?
Do you have a Blue Nile read today, Kirk?
I did it already.
Did it? All right, awesome.
Why?
So I actually got engaged over the weekend in on Peaks Island, and I used Blue Nile. Ordered it, I think, in August. Took about a month to come in, and it was perfect.
Excellent.
Great ring, great price.
Great. Good to hear. Congratulations. When are you getting married?
We're looking at 2022 just because everything got pushed back from COVID. So people that were getting married this year pushed back to 2021. So now everything gets pushed back even further. So.
And the Blue Nile experience was a good one.
It was great. Yeah. Every time I called them, I had a question. Answered it perfectly. Great customer service. Awesome prices. It was. We've been together for about 9.5 years, and so I really wanted to find the right ring at the right price. And it was definitely the place to go.
Oh, there you go. Congratulations. Thanks for the the call. We'll talk to you. What was that call? I mean, I'm appreciative, but is that Steve Robinson's special plant from Blue Nile?
It did come from Maine, but no, I had nothing to do with that.
Huh. It's like a Trumpy Bear commercial.
You're obsessed with Trumpy Bear.
I got to tell you, Trumpy Bear's my favorite bear right now.
Uh-oh.
You hear that? I think I might like Trumpy Bear more than Dale Bear. Where is Dale Bear?
He's hiding behind that acoustic treatment right there.
He's fucking ignoring me. A little too big for his britches. He was a star on YouTube for one day, and now he's acting like a big swinging dick.
Unbearable.
That was barely funny. Hello?
Hey, hello, it's Trenny and Ellie's daughter.
Oh. Hello, Trelly.
Good morning, Trelly.
Hey, so basically, since my not mom, Ellie, left Barstool, it's been sort of tough at home, you know?
Why is that?
Well, basically with these two really intelligent women really near me with really, cohesive points about BLM and the protest and President Trump, of course.
Right.
There's a lot of logical things being said.
Like what?
So I heard you. Well, basically they're planning some types of protests where police stations will be blown up again. They're planning out new things for distance learning where basically at home. And maybe, Kirk, your kids will even, learn this.
Right.
They let you build, model protest companies and little types of models that you can blow up.
I don't doubt it, though. Yeah.
It's all on Zoom, basically.
Sure.
So I wanted to know if you guys heard about my mom. I'm sorry, my, not mom's new podcast with Gina.
Is Gina on there?
I don't know if this was with Gina. I saw that Ellie's getting ready to do a podcast with that Michaela woman who was, going after Dave this summer.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yes. We're looking forward to hearing
she's
it.
Going after a man? That's great. Okay, that's what we're taught in my house.
Okay, that's how we do it.
That's how we do it. Yes, thank you, Kirk. And what are you guys doing on the show today? Are you actually being, gender fair and gender neutral and taking in all points of view?
I think you picked what's your name again? I'm sorry. Trelly? Trelly. I think you picked us called on the wrong day. So far today, Trelly, and maybe you'll be able to help me out here. I criticized Julie DiCaro. I criticized Courtney Fallon, and I criticized people who think that sexual preference is an outdated term.
Oh my! I can't even. I don't know what to say. I'm sorry.
Well,
I can't talk anymore today about
we
this.
did speak fondly of at least one woman. Very accomplished woman who's done a
the next
lot in her
Supreme Court
career.
Justice.
Yes, Amy Coney Barrett. You must be excited.
Coney Barrett, yeah.
You must be excited to see a woman
a woman taking a woman's place on the court.
All I can say is RBG was a Yas queen, and anyone who thinks that President Trump can, and I say that lightly,
Sure, no, I understand,
can appoint a woman into the Supreme Court who is not secretly going to push forward all his agendas is just insane.
Charlie.
The idea that Amy Coney Barrett will take women's rights away is just so absurd.
All right, Charlie. Let me ask you this, Charlie. Let's see if you speak of what you preach. How many abortions have you had in the last couple of years?
I've had about 7.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks, Charlie. Okay, thank you for your comment. Okay,
it's a lot of abortions.
She's gonna give her credit, though. I mean, she's. Hello, what's up? Hey, load up, Steve.
Kirk, it's Woburn Country Club guy. How are you?
Oh boy, you took some heat yesterday, Woburn Country Club guy.
Yeah, now I feel like stupid about doing it.
Now I feel like stupid about doing it.
Do you feel stupid?
I mean, what I'm doing, is it silly?
I don't think so.
The fact that I'm doing this is it's silly. I don't know.
I'm laughing. I'm laughing with you. I'm laughing with you.
Okay.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye. See you later. That was funny. I like Woburn Country Club guy. I'll stand by him. Hello.
I don't think I can top that. Hey, guys. How's it going? Eric here from Texas.
Hello, Eric.
Hello. First and foremost, I wanted to say that your love for Jeeps has intrigued me, and ultimately I think I'm going to be purchasing a Jeep myself. So Kirk Minihane has made a sale in the Jeep world.
Okay, well, Steve, you notice I didn't interrupt his sentence there. Clip that. Clip and send. I want to be in the Jeep business. Do you understand?
Yes.
I want this show to have an official car of the Kirk Minihane Show, which people will buy. There's no doubt about that. You don't think...
Next Sacco show, just an army of Jeeps.
That's it. I mean, are you pitching these companies or no?
I haven't pitched Jeep yet. No.
Let's go.
I needed this audio clip.
Let's go. God damn it! I want a Jeep. What else is going on there?
I'm getting a Jeep Gladiator, so I will drive up to that next show there, all ready to go.
That a boy.
Just wanted to give credit for that. My second point, this is the last, and I'll hang up and listen to the show.
Thank you.
Is in Curb Your Enthusiasm. Wasn't the blind guy also named Mike? Remember the blind episode?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, thanks for calling. I don't remember. I'm sure someone will let me know. What was the name of that radio show we finally figured out yesterday?
Free beer and hot wings?
No. Boys Room?
Yeah, the men's room. Men's room live.
Men's Room Live. Any VFW updates, Steve?
No, not yet.
We have beer and food. We're all taking care of it, looks like?
Yep.
Good. All right. They're loaded up?
They are loaded up.
All right. Hello. Hello.
Hey, this is Rich.
Hello, Rich.
Hey, quick question. First, 2 questions, actually, I should say. How come you don't have a gin handicap?
Oh, I haven't not updated it this year. I don't think.
Is that right?
Yeah, I got it.
You got to keep track.
I know. I always forget every year. Then every year at the end of the year, I do it. I bet you my last name is there though, right? If I go to the site.
I didn't see that. I believe I saw your brother, and I think he's very low.
He is.
Yeah,
he is
low single digits from what I remember.
Yeah, he's like a 2. He's like a 2 or a 3. My last shit I think was 8.8 or 8.6 or something.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, reactivate that.
No, we'll do that.
Second, what do you think happened to Dino? He has been silent.
He lost his Twitter account.
To John?
Yeah.
Well, I know.
I mean, you can see it.
I know he got suspended for a while, right?
Well, he lost his main account and had to bring back his other account.
I mean, you can still see the account. Can he just not tweet?
I don't think. Not if he. Let me see. We follow each other. The last time he tweeted was May 15th. He hasn't had a like since May 15th. Jesus, that's 5 months ago.
I know.
And
good for him if he quit Twitter.
There's no way that Dino in the middle of this madness election. There's no way.
That's the thing. No way.
Jeez, dude, that's a good question. I don't know. What's funny is I haven't really. I hope he's all right. I'll text them and let them know. I'll tell you guys tomorrow. I'll send them a text. All right, thanks for the call. I'll text them right now. All right, we got a few more calls. We'll get out of here.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey, I'm looking for my friend S.E. Robinson. He's been missing for the past couple of days.
He sure has. Seen him? More than that.
He's right here.
No, he's not.
He's definitely not there. That's Lib Steve talking, isn't it?
That's L.I.B. Robinson, yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I really miss my friend, S.E., the conservative firebrand. I think he's just disappeared, and I really hope he comes back soon.
Steve was telling me before the show. Wait. Okay. All right. Why would the baby be... Well, okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah, ask that question.
What'd you say?
I said ask.
Why would the baby be crying before?
Because it's a Ralph Northam abortion.
So how old is the baby in your mind there?
A couple of minutes.
Okay. Just brand new.
Yep.
Jeez. You pro-choice, Marty Mush?
Yeah, gotta be.
Why do you have to be?
Had a couple of abobos.
Abobos?
A couple of abobos, yeah.
When was the most recent one?
Back in January.
Oh, okay. Do you feel bad about that, or?
No, I felt worse about bringing another mush into the world.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. I'll take one more and get out of here. Hello. You get all the reads, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Hello. What's up? Hello.
978.
All right.
There we go. 508. You're up.
Hey, Kirk. It's Bruce.
Bruce Springsteen?
Yeah.
Hey, Bruce. How are you?
Are you still taking criticism? Are you still taking criticism of the show?
Bruce Springsteen's going to criticize my show?
Yes.
Oh, all right, Bruce. Go ahead.
So, you mentioned it the first. I've been listening since you joined Barstool. The rock opera wedding.
Uh-huh.
You never told us the story of the rock opera wedding.
We talked about this yesterday. Bruce, I don't want to do this to you. I can't. Steve, don't. No,
I'm not.
Steve, don't. You've aborted priests. You've aborted children before. You just aborted Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah.
Well, it was a bad question.
I was like 2 seconds away from aborting Jesus Christ earlier today. So.
Jesus was on the ropes.
Yeah,
he was literally on the cross. He survived. This time he survived. We'll take one more. They're loaded up, I imagine, still?
Yes.
All right. Hello. We can't end that way, can we?
Hello?
Yes, good morning.
Good morning, Kirk. Hey, I need a piece of advice from you.
Sure, I'll do my best.
All right. So I got a friend from high school. You know, we were best friends since freshman year and till now. And he's a huge Bill Simmons fan. And it's really becoming hard for me. So I'm wondering what I should do. You know, because with Bill Simmons being a racist and all, kind of makes me a racist with being friends with him.
Yeah, adjacent, yeah.
So I don't know what I should do.
Well, I just think, I'm always amazed.
I'm having a tough time with it.
Like, obviously, I loved Simmons like 15, 20 years ago. I'm amazed that anybody's still look, he's doing great. They still like him.
Yeah, I don't get it. He's horrible. He's monotoned. He brings nothing. I don't get it.
I mean, I think it's a deal breaker. Yeah, you got to say to the guy, does he listen to us or no?
No, he actually hates you, which, I mean, I don't understand. How do you like Bill Simmons and not like you?
Well, I think that's how thanks for the call. I would hope that's the case. I don't think we have a lot of crossover listeners. I wouldn't imagine. I don't know. Tough one. All right, one more. Let's just get a funny one, Steve, and get out of here. Head on over to, we're going to Chestnut Hill Square, right?
Yes.
Chestnut Hill. Hello.
How's it going today?
It's going well. Good lively show today, I'd say. Wouldn't you say, Steve?
I would say so, yeah.
What's up?
Rock on. Hey, I just wanted to give a shout out to my guy, Matt, who's also a Minifan. That's all I wanted to do today.
So then you flush the baby down the toilet.
Oh, yeah. That's how you dispose of them.
Okay.
Have you ever been to a Planned Parenthood?
It's a very quick process.
They've streamlined it.
It's almost like they want it to happen in a weird way. All right. Hello. I mean, what the fuck kind of call is that? It's a disgraceful call. Hello.
Kirk.
Yes.
Kirk.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, long time no talk. It's Jan Michael Vincent.
I don't think have we ever spoken?
Yeah. Remember we used to hang out back in California? That's why I called.
I do remember that, yes.
Remember, I used to pick you up, and me and Ernie and you would just fly up and down the coast and hit parties and just have a really good time. And I just wonder, you ever talk about that when people ask you about your time in California?
Well, I mean, Jan, obviously we had a great relationship. I just, since you passed, I didn't think you really, I felt bad talking about it. That's all.
Well, no. Little correction. I didn't pass. I'm just unavailable.
Okay. I mean, okay. Yeah, but you're doing okay.
But I'm doing great. Yeah, me and Ernie was still hanging out, and he's the best wingman going, I tell you. You know, he brings that Oscar out, and he's still, he's still got it.
Good. All right. Well, good to talk to you, Jan. It's one of the more bizarre calls of the day. One more. You know who Jan Michael Vincent is, Steve, or no?
Yeah, he's the guy who was super intense about softball that you played softball with.
No, that's Jason Patrick.
Oh, okay.
No. Okay. We'll take one more. Go ahead. Hello.
This is Vern Schillinger.
Hello, Vern. How are you?
Blind Mike is my prag, and I want you to stay the fuck away from him.
Oh, jeez.
Okay?
No.
He's at blind school. He's my bitch.
No.
Okay? Stay the fuck away from him.
No, I won't.
He wanted my protection,
Nope.
and he gives it up in his little bunghole for me. So stay the fuck away.
All right. I mean, is it consensual?
What the fuck do you think? It's consensual, so he gets my protection at blind school. People were giving him shit, so he came up to me and said, I'll give it up to you so sweetly if you protect me.
Which voice is this, Steve? Who is this?
He puts on a little bit of rouge. He puts on a little bit of lipstick. Every now and then I'll pierce his ears.
Is this Jerry's uncle?
I don't know.
Who the fuck is Jerry's uncle?
You know, the voice you do when you call him sometimes and sing songs.
This is Vern Schillinger, and Blind Mike is my
remember I met you after
frag.
5K,
I
and
spread
remember,
his fucking ass cheeks, and I packed his fucking fudge.
Remember you gave me shit about
Stay
not,
the fuck
remember you
away
gave me
from
shit
him,
about not
Minihane.
helping that woman who fell down. You remember that, Jerry's uncle, don't you?
The only woman who's going to fall down here is Blind Mike when I bend him over and fucking pound his asshole.
All right, Vern, goodbye. Good to talk to you. I think it was, no? Am I wrong?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean, you usually have a good ear for that.
You've got a better ear for it than I do.
All right, one more then. That was only end with Vern there. Hello?
Sounds like it's Gunu for Mike, though.
True. Hello.
Hey, Kirk. I'm Stanowitz here. I'm a lawyer. I'm calling for a Chinaman.
Wait a minute. I don't think this is... Hold on. Who is this? Who am I speaking to?
This is Stan Stanowitz, attorney for One Chinaman.
Okay.
Now, we're looking to sue you, Kirk, for emotional damages. These emotional damages were received on air on this show.
I didn't think of that.
And that's why I'm calling in to make this a public announcement.
Okay, Stan, what are you... So... Let's negotiate. I mean, you're willing to have a negotiation. Like, what are you looking for here? Financially? Are you looking? What do you need me to do?
Well, my client is looking for $10 million in lifetime emotional damages. He is in inpatient setting right now. He's not able to work, support his family. You're going down, Kirk.
Well, Stan, he was pretty old already. I don't think he was. I can't imagine he was. What is your client's name again? What did you say it was?
He's a Chinaman. Okay. We are not divulging his name on air.
Okay. I mean, I don't... Look, I'm willing to have the conversation, obviously, and I respect that you're taking legal action as you can in this country, but, I mean, it was his fault, Stan.
Hey, Kirky, it's Cup Noodle. Sorry about that. Ran dry. Thought I'd try something new.
All right, Cup. We'll talk to you later. Goodbye. All right. Well, I like Stan. Thanks to Blue Nile, of course. I mean, can't beat that. I mean, great promotion for Blue Nile right there.
Two great ones.
Simply Safe, of course. Omax as well. And we're going to head over there right now. Milton's 2-day sale going on right now. Go to miltons.com. You just have until midnight today, or tonight rather. You go to Miltons.com, enter the code PRIME20 at checkout, and you get 20% off anything you buy as well if you go to the store. Let's go to the physical store as we are doing right now. You'll see lots of video and proof of what can happen at Miltons, I think, today. Correct, Steve?
Correct.
All right, anything else?
No, I think that's good.
All right, we'll talk to you tomorrow.
This was pretty reprehensible. I don't know how it can be anybody's idea of humor.